Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome to JTraedz TV, where we discuss all stock related contents and much more. Let me give some love to Thunder. Thank you so much for joining. Tariq, Lowboy, Jenna, Queen, thank y'all so much for joining me this morning, man. Definitely keeping everything on watch, guys. I did post the non-farm payroll data, which we did get a little spike up towards that 577.92, and then we came right back on down. If everything is good on your end, guys, just go ahead and give me the thumbs up. Make sure everything is good to go. Loliando, I see you in the building. Because I got another error. I mean, I'm getting tired of this dang OBS crap. But if everything is good on y'all end, guys, just let me know. Tariq, Thunder, Loliando, Queen. If everything is good on TradeCaster side, let me know if everything is good to rock and roll. No delays. If we are good, we'll continue to. All right. Let's see. All right, let me see. I'm making sure we're good to go, guys. How we looking on TradeCaster end? Are we good on TradeCaster? Because I know I'm getting an error right now on the OBS once again on YouTube side. It's like the Twitch works fine, but it's like the OBS for TradeCaster always give me a dang error with the dang bit rate. Okay, thanks so much, Tariq. Thanks so much, boss. Queen, thank y'all so much. Appreciate you. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and dive into our conference room. Let's go over everything that we normally go over. Then we're going to go into our charts, see what the market has to offer and offers. And don't forget today, guys, we do have Jerome Powell speaking at 12:30. But I don't think it's going to really cause too much of a concern today because everybody's more so focused on the tariffs and everything that's been taking place. So I don't think it's going to have a major impact, versus on everything else that's been going on. So we're going to keep it on watch. And let's go ahead and dive into the conference room and get ready to rock and go. Ready to rock and roll, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, let's go ahead and go over everything real quick. Let's go over our spot recaps from yesterday, guys. We did have an opening of 575.48. We had a high of 580.17. We had a low of 570.12. We had a close of 572.71 with a volume of 79.3 million. Like I said, as far as earnings, nothing really major, guys. Nothing to be concerned about or focused on at the time. No major blue chip company, so not gonna worry about that. As far as economics, guys, we already had the non-farm payroll data that came out, and today at 12:30, guys, we're gonna have Jerome Powell speaking. So other than that, let's go ahead and dive into the chart to see what the market has to offer us. We are back in this downtrend setup after the rejection around at 578 to 577.92, back on down underneath 573, and you already know that price point is gonna Grateful Rising. Man, the face. Good morning, Queen. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate you. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and dive into our charts to see where we will be ending up today. So let's keep it rocking and rolling, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, we're here. Is Twitch working? I say Twitch working. Okay, cool. So right now, guys, we are back in these descending wedge right here. We are back in a downtrend setup, guys. After the non-farm payroll data came out, we did get a push back up towards that 578 to 577.92, but we are starting to build somewhat of a cup. So it looked like it's somewhat of an inverted cup and handle pattern. So I'm gonna definitely keep this on watch, and do keep in mind, guys, these two particular price points is gonna be very, 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 very important. So right now we are still holding above that 570 level, but we are underneath that 573 level. Because you gotta remember, when we went on top of that 573 level, that's when buyers were holding, stepping in. That's when we were on the bullish side of things, where buyers would step in at 573 and get that push back on up towards the upside. But now if you notice, we're underneath 573 once again. So now we're going from the bullish side of things to now the bearish side of it. So now we could possibly see more possible pullbacks down. So again, if we do crack that 570, guys, we could fall all the way back down. And I'm gonna just be honest with you, where we could possibly fall down to. We could fall down to the levels of 563, 562 level. That's that old breakout zone. I think that was in what date was that when that happened? When we got the breakout. Let me go back a little bit. Go back over. That was right here. That was dated in August. That was in August right here, where we got that rejection around that 563.58 level. We pulled back, got that bounce off of that trend line. That was around that almost around that 540 level. Then we got that nice red to green back up towards the upside, where we rebroke that 563 level, then went on this run. Then we got to pull back down here around 570. Buyers came in aggressive, and then we did another red to green, broke above that 582 level, and ran up towards 597. So right now we are back at that same area this week. Right here, guys. See that? This old level here? Right here. We're back at that same crucial level. So it all depends on the buyers, guys. If buyers can hold that 570 level, I mean, you do have room to push your way back up towards the upside where we could possibly see a possible red to green back up towards that area of 582 level. But if we crack, we do have room to fall right back on down towards that 563 level. So that'll be the old breakout level here. That'll be this old level here, old breakout. And based off of, are we still holding the 200-day moving average, or are we underneath it? Because we can, like Deck was saying, we can either see a possible bounce or we can see an ultimate crack. So one of the two is going to happen today, guys. I mean, I know it's going to be a very crucial day today. I mean, it all depends on what buyers are going to do at this time. I mean, they do have a level where they can utilize to push back up towards the upside. We are slowly cracking. You can see right here, guys, we cracked that trend line. You do have room to fall all the way back down towards that, what we talked about before, that 562 to 563 range, where you will fall down to that 50 SMA right here, this old level. We cracked that trend line. You do have room to fall back down towards that in the 560 ranges right here, down to that 50. And that's on a five-year chart. We go back to the 6-month chart. We are trying to bounce off of the 200-day moving average. So if buyers can, again, stay above 570, we can look for a possible bounce back up towards the upside, back up towards the 580s, you know, up to 583 to 584 level, back up to these levels here. But it all depends what's going to take place today. You know, if the buyer's going to step up, utilize that 200-day moving average to bounce back up toward the upside, or will we crack that trend line or crack that 200-day moving average right around 570 back on down into the 560s. So it all depends on what these buyers are about to do, guys. It all depends. I mean, right now, as of now, the only thing I see as far as a pattern-wise is a cup. I see an inverted cup at this moment. I see an inverted cup. I see a downtrend setup that look like we are in a descending wedge where it look like we could crack 570, even lower to the 560s. So we are getting somewhat of an arc back on down. So we are doing a green to red move. So let's see if buyers can step back in, hold that 570 level, and get us back on top of 573. That's going to be very important, because if buyers can get back on top of 573, we can utilize that floor to keep us back in this old channel here. So we're going to definitely see where we go from here. We got about 20 seconds left, guys. So if buyers could get back above 573, that'll put us back in this channel here. 573, 577.92, 582.65. We ran up to 577.92, got rejected, and came back down, which we fell right back out of that channel. So let's see what's going to happen in between these two particular price points. You know, buyers going to hold and push back up, or will we crack and go back down and continue the downtrend? So right now, bell is about to ring, guys. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So let's see what these buyers are going to do right now at this crucial price point around 570. Can they hold this 570 level, push us back up on top of 573 for the push back up towards the upside where we can see a possible red to green? Or will we continue to fade on down and continue this downtrend into the 560s? So let's keep this on watch to see what these buyers are going to do, because right now they have the floor, they have the opportunity to go for a possible recovery where we can utilize around this 570 level, get back above 573 for the push back up. However, you got to keep in mind that borderline 573 separates you from the bulls and the bears. When you're on top of 573 right here, you're on the bullish side of things. When you're underneath 573, you're on the bearish side of things. So in other words, bears can be sitting right here at 573 for a possible bull trap. Whereas we do run back up to test that 573, you could get rejected and come right back down. So let's see what these buyers are about to do. Can they hold above 573, or will we get rejected underneath 573 for a continuation back down towards the downside? So let's keep that on watch, man. Insider, good morning, boss. So right now I'm just keeping this on watch, guys. So right now, again, these are these are very, very important price points. If buyers, right now, buyers are holding 570, that's one. They need to get back on top of 573 to go back to turning that level into a floor to put us back in this channel. If we don't, I'm guarantee you guys, we may possibly see more downside to come for a possible crack underneath that 570 level. So let's see what buyers are going to do. So buyers are trying to push back up. Let's see if they're going to try to close above 573, because that's going to be very important. Very, very important. And do keep in mind, guys, today is Friday. We know the market's going to, and the volatility is going to be a little bit different, you know, versus Monday through Thursday. So let me ask you guys this. What do you guys think is going to happen? Do you think that we could possibly see a recovery where we can finally see a bounce back up towards the upside? You know, the recovery at 573 where we get a downtrend breakout back up towards the 576s, up to the 580s? Or do you think we're going to continue on down towards the downside? Because right now, like I said, at this particular time, it does look like somewhat of an inverted cup at this moment. So we do have 573 working against us now, turning back into resistance. We underneath that key level. So keep that on watch. We are in a downtrend setup. So what do you guys think that the overall outcome is going to be today? Do you think buyers are going to step back in, get back above 573.50? I mean 73 for the push back up towards the upside? Or do you think we will continue for a downtrend on down going into next week? I mean, what do you guys think? Jay, no one knows what would happen till Jay. And that's the thing. So even with Jay Powell speaking, I don't think, I mean, I know normally when he speaks, the market reacts, but I think like the tariff talk and the trade wars are like a lot more crucial because the market has been reacting off of those way more than Jerome Powell. So I think that the market may move a little bit, but I think it's more so due to the tariff situation, you know, the trade wars. I think that's really causing more of an impact in the market. I think that's really more so what that is. So, I mean, he may cause a little bit of an impact, but I think it's going to be more so toward the trade talks and the tariff talks and the trade wars. So right now, I mean, like I said, we do have a somewhat of a little inverted cup and handle pattern, but I want to see if buyers can close back above 573. But right now, we're definitely still looking weak. Market is still declining right now, guys. Again, the main floor that we have at this time, which is the last line of defense, is going to be 570. Buyers have to hold 570 level because if you crack 570, you're going back down into the 560 ranges. You'll be getting kicked out from the 580s, kicked out of the 570s, down into the 560s. So if you think about it, from 580s to 570s, that's $10. From 570s down to the 560s, that's $20 drop. So right now, let's see if these buyers are going to step back in, get back above this level. Let's see, can they reclaim 573? Let's see, can buyers step in. But right now, like I said, that's going to be a very crucial level because right now they can still act as resistance. So as we push back up, they can act as resistance because your 50 SMA is right around 574, and you got that natural resistance right at 573. Yeah, so you're underneath all your indicators at the moment. You're underneath the 50, you're underneath the VWAP, you're underneath the 20 EMA. So we have a lot of resistance and that downtrend setup. So let's see what's going to happen, guys. Can buyers come in very strong and push? Or is this a bull trap getting set up as we push back up for a clobber right back on down? Let me see. Pop and drop day or sideways. Yeah, so I mean, and that's what I'm thinking about too, boss. That we may be in this little channel of 570, 573. So that's why I'm keeping this on watch to see if those buyers are going to reclaim 573 and get back up. But right now, you got to look at this as a resistance. This is a ceiling. This is the top portion of your channel. So again, this may be a possible bull trap where bears could be sitting at and clobbering those buyers right back down. So let's see. Let's see. Because right now, you're hitting that resistance and you're pulling right back down underneath 573. Excuse me. So we are getting pushed back down. We are getting pushed back down slightly. So you're on this channel, guys. 570 bottoms, which is your last line of defense. And you have that 573 area here. That's going to be very crucial. So keep that on watch. Let's see where we go. Right now, you are pushing back up to 573. I got the same on my chart. We must have something. Yeah, boss. Because I mean, if you think about it, that's the channel we've been in before. Like even in the past, we was in that same exact channel. Before that breakout, we was in that. Watch, and I'll go back to it, boss, because that was the same exact channel we were in last year. So right now, it's still trying to push. Let me show you real quick. Inside, look right here, boss. So if I go back a little bit, I don't mean to block the screen. I apologize, guys. So right here, we go back a little bit. Go all the way back, go all the way back, all the way back. Right here. See right here? We was in that same channel. 570, 573. See that? It looked like it was going on an H pattern. Looked like it was going for like an H pattern setup. But buyers stepped in. 570, held that level, came in aggressive, and pushed all the way back up towards that 582 level. And then got that next breakout all the way up towards 597 when you got a red to green. So we kind of in that same key area. Like I said, we go back right here. Look, 570 is holding. See that? Almost the same exact area from here. 570. So right there, that little channel. 570, 573. Then you got a breakout. But the question is, are we going to go in this channel and go back up? Or is it setting up to go back down? Now, you know, because we already got the breakout this way. This has already happened. We already got the channel breakout that way. So the question is, are we going to go for another channel breakout? Or are we going to go for a channel crack? Because we may do the opposite. So again, back now, you're underneath 573. Back in this little channel. Back in this channel, you can see the body of the candle. We're closing right back underneath 573, thus putting this in this channel once again. And again, if we do crack, guys, we do have somewhat of an H pattern setup, almost like a bear flag setup. You clearly see that engulfing red candle, followed by that small green candle, and it does give you somewhat of an H pattern. So in order to avoid that, those buyers are going to have to get back on top of 573. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because you got to get the body of that candle to close on top, because that'll be a third pullback failure. Because you see right here, you pull back, but they close on top of 573. You pull back, recover back on top of 573. Pull back, right now we're underneath 573. So in order to avoid a possible pullback success, those buyers are going to have to recover and close that body on top of 573. So therefore, there'll be a third pullback failure. Because you can see right here. You see right here, these candles? Look where the body of the candles closed at. 573. 573. They need to get the body of that candle to close to join this one, to join this way. So that means that 573 can hold up as floor once again for the possible reversal back up. Well, we can almost see something of this nature right here, guys. Let me go back a little bit. Go back. Right here. See that? They tried right here. They tried to pull back underneath 570. See right here, you had a 570 pullback failure. Right here, you try to pull back underneath 570, pullback failure, pullback failure, pullback failure, pullback failure. And look at where all the rest of the bodies of the candles closed at. Because that means that the bulls refused to allow the bears to close underneath that price point. So that means that those bulls had control of that particular price point at 570, which they came in and you saw that nice reversal. Now what we need to see today is 573. So, because you can see right here where those buyers are holding in at. Look right here. So see that? Now the buyer can stay on top of 573. That means you're going from 570. So in a way, you're creating a higher low. So 570 has recovered already. Next level is going to be 573. So if those buyers can push the body of the candle on top of 573, we could possibly see reversal, because that should scare those bears, because that would cause a pullback failure. Right here. Pullback failure once, pullback failure twice. And if they can get the body of that candle to recover on top of 573, that'll be a third pullback failure, which should create a little bit of fear in the bears, because that means they're getting trapped. So if those buyers can close on top of 573, we could see a possible red to green where this candle should transition. So from that point, those buyers need to close on top of 573, close right back on top of this candle, close here. That candle closed, I think, was around 574, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 574. So if those buyers can successfully hold that level, the next level that they need to close on top of is going to be 574. We'll be right here. I put it 574, because they need to flip that candle. So right here, though, they need to take that. They need to close. They need to flip this candle right on top of this old candle close here, 574, to turn that candle green. So therefore, you can see a possible red to green move where buyers are saving 573, recovering 574, and start to reverse the play back up towards the upside, where you start to slowly see a red to green move. So if y'all notice, the bodies of the candles are, look, see that? Boom, 573. See that? Look at the body of the candle, pullback failure. See that? Bam, right there, 573. So if buyers can hold that, the next level, 574, because they're going to need to flip that candle, close, get on top of that candle's close here, 574, and flip it. So right now, so far, so good. They holding 573 at this moment. You see the body of the candle? Bam. Get back on top of 574. That candle should turn green. So right now, look like they holding. Bam. What I told you. So let's see. Let's see. Can we get a successful red to green move? Then we got Tesla spiking. So Tesla's trying to get his way up. So right now, so far, so good. So far, so good. So far, so good. So if they can stay on top of 573, close that candle on top of 574, you can definitely see a possible reversal for a bounce back up towards the upside. Let's see though. They got to hold 573. So I'm looking at my 180 as well to see if they're going to create another pullback failure. They have to hold 573 though. But if they lose 573, I can guarantee we're going to pull back down. So that's why I'm telling you, 573 is going to be very important. 573 for today is going to be very, very, very important. If they can hold that key level, close that candle on top, that next candle that comes in should have a possible support at 570, around 573 level. So right now, you got those buyers stepping in. What we got left? 4 minutes. So 4 minutes, buyers are stepping in. You're starting to get that green candle back up towards the upside. You're now back on top of 573. Good. So the next level that we got to go to is 574. 574, we should start to flip that candle on the 180 chart to green, where we can start to slowly see a slow transformation, red to green. Yeah, so right now, boss. So right now we're looking good, insider. We hold above 573. That's good. Right now, 573 up to 574. Now, see what I mean? Now look at my 180 chart and what I meant by that candle. That flip. See what I mean? Watch this. Watch this. Look right here. Was I lying? Look right here. See that? So right now they already recovered 573 pullback failure. Bam. Now they need to get back on top of that old candles close, which is around 574. That will continue your green candles. So boom, if they can utilize that 574 and that candles close here, turn that that close into support and continue to push, that's going to be a second green candle. So that means that this is another pullback failure at 573. Once, twice, and if they stay on top of that, close that candle out on top of the 573, that's another pullback failure at 573. So that's going to be the main area by 1 o'clock that those buyers need to hold, because that'll be a third pullback failure. So you can see right here, look at the bodies of the candles. 573 close, 573 close. They need to stay on top of 573, hold that floor, because again, that's going to create a little bit of fear in those bears, because that means that those bulls are creating a bear trap. So it's like every time you pull back, bull step in. Pull back, bull step in. Pull back, bull step in. 573. So as long as they hold that floor, we got room to possibly reverse. We got room to possibly move up to the upside. Here we go. So now you got that candle flipping on top of 574. So there you go. That'll be your second red candle. Second green candle, where you're slowly starting to get that reverse. You see that? 573 held. Bam. Close. Now we need to get on top of that old close here. 574. Bam. But that push back up toward the upside of 577.92. Now, why is 577.92 so important? If we go back, what was that old area back here? Let's go back. Let's go back. Where did those buys come in at? Where did those buys create a pullback failure? 577.92. Where you did what? Red to green. 577.92. So you can clearly see those areas where bulls came in at. So right now we're slowly trying to build that transition. See that? Red to green. 573 held, created some bear traps. Bam, pushing back up towards the upside. So right now, so far so good. It's holding, slowly holding that floor. So we just need to close that candle out, stay above 573, 574. These two key levels, we good. So right now, we could see a possible reversal. As long as they can hold that floor of 573, we should be trying to go for a possible reversal going into next week. So right now, it's holding. It's holding at this moment. They just need to hold. However, I got to speak from both sides of the fence. If they do crack back underneath that 573, you will have an H pattern forming where you will be getting rejected once again at 574 at this top of this candle's close, where you will reverse back on down. That's why we need to stay on top of 574 to give us that complete transition back up towards the upside, because you want to stay on top of that. Because if not, if you don't stay on top of 574, you're going to go back into resistance right here. That candle's close is going to turn right back into that candle's resistance, and you're going to pull right back on down, which will create somewhat of an H pattern. See that? So if those buys can hold on top of this candle's close, on top of 574, that's going to create a higher low build. So you went from 570, 573, 574, trying to slowly climb its way back on up. So that's why these levels are very important, that these buyers need to hold. They need to hold these key levels. Stay on top of 574 for sure, because that's that candle's close here. Turn that close into support and continuously push towards the upside. So right now it's holding. Pullback failure here, and pullback failure so far. So as long as we stay on top of 573 by 1 o'clock, that's going to be a third pullback failure, because those bears cannot close underneath 573. Because again, look at the bodies of the candles. Keep closing where? 573, 573. Next level again for this candle, 573. Because like I said, we go back a little bit, go back to 570 level, where those bears try to do the same exact thing. Look what happened. Pullback failures, 570. Pullback failure, 570. Pullback failure, 570. Pullback failure, 570. See all the bodies of the candles are closing at 570? That gave the bulls a time to step in and give us a nice transition back on up, where you see a nice red to green. See that? So now, again, for today or this week, we need to see 573 level. So let's go back over a little bit. Oh, sorry about that. Where's that? So right here, that's going to be your next level, 573. We're going to need to hold that level by 1 o'clock. If we don't, we will be pulling back on down. Just letting you guys know. So we got to hold above 573 by 1 o'clock. If you close back underneath, that's going to turn back into resistance, and you will continue the downtrend on back down to 570. So right now we're looking good. 573 is holding. 574 is holding. Right now, you're slowly starting to see a transition, red to green. So right now, so far, so good. You're starting to see that transition, pullback failures, your third one. So looking good. So far, looking good, downtrend breakout. With room to possibly run back up to 577.92. So, boom, there you go. So there it is. See that? So, see how easy that was to read that? Boom, there you go. I got today's day, 85. So that's going to be next level, 577, because you got to remember, we back in our channel now. We back in our old channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this line off. I'm going to darken it. We're going to focus on the current channel. We back in this old channel again. So let me set this up. All right. Let me put this as green, because now we recover 573. So now we back in our old channel. Bam. See that? Back in the old channel again. 573. Mid, 577.92. Tops, 582.65. Downtrend breakout. Boom. There you go. So, y'all saw that though? Boom. See that? Recovery. Pullback failure. There you go. Saw that, Tariq, how I broke that down? Inside it. You saw how I broke that down? Boom. There it is. So, there you go. Downtrend breakout. There it is. So, there it is. So you got to remember, that's your pivot point. Pivot point, 577.92. Got room to pull up to that 577.92. Now the question is, will we break out or will we get rejected and come back down? So, but you do have room to possibly push up to that 577.92. I will send an alert. Shout out to my calls who did jump in on that situation. So let's see. I'm gonna set an alert. 577.92. Bam. There go your alert. See if we get that push. Let's see, can we get that push? We got to break above 576 for that possible push up to 577. Right now, downtrend breakout, still looking good. So we looking good right now. Looking good, looking good. We just got to break past this 576 level for that possible push up to 577.92 level. So let's see, can we get it? Let's see, can buyers step in and push? But Tyreek, y'all saw how I broke that down though? Those levels that needed to be held for the pullback failure, for buyers to step in, like what was the crucial level that needed to be held? Because think about it. Now that we back on top of 573, look at this. 573, look at the impact of buyers. 573, look at the impact of buyers. See that? And where we at? 573. Right back on top. Remember I was telling you guys about this yesterday, that 573 was that borderline that separated you from the bulls and the bears. Remember I told you, if you stand underneath 573, bearish. Above 573, bullish. You cracked underneath it, buyers reclaimed it. Cracked underneath it, buyers reclaimed it. Right back on top of 573. So now you're back in this channel. Back in this channel. So now let's see, can we get that possible rotation back up toward the upside again of 577.92, back up toward those highs of 582.65. But don't forget, guys, we do have Jerome Powell speaking today at 12:30. We do have Jerome Powell speaking at 12:30, so we're going to see what type of impact that's going to have. But as of now, as far as after the non-farm payroll data, as far as the recovery, we have recovered back on top of that 573. Boom, that was the floor that we needed to hold. Because remember, I told you, if we cracked 573, we could see as low as 570. Because remember, I told you, that's where those those bulls came in aggressive and utilized that price point to bounce right back up toward the upside. Remember, I was trying to go for it yesterday. See? Right here, I was trying to go for it yesterday, but then it took out my stop loss, but then we got to push back up in the after hours. That's why I was so pissed off, because I seen it, but my stop loss got taken off. But it is what it is. Right now, we back on top of 573. I can still take an opportunity. So, I'm still look at it for the, right now, we have broken above the downtrend setup. So, right now, we on the bullish side of things. We have broken out of the downtrend, going from bearish to bullish. So, I'm going to still take a look at it to see can I utilize these price points. So, I'm going to still take into effect to see where we go from here. So we did recover. We did recover. So far, so good. We did recover. I'm just trying to look at these contracts, though, to see where we at. Let me see what I can utilize for right now. If we get above 575, I'll take another long scalp. Yeah, so like I said, the main pivot point it's gonna be that 577.92. It's gonna act like a magnet. Cause watch, I'm gonna go back a little bit on why that's important. Let me see. Matter of fact, it's on my 180. It's on my 180 chart. I'm sorry. Let me go back to my 180 inside. Hold on, boss. I'm gonna show you on why that level is important. That 577.92. Let me go back a little bit. I'm gonna show you why that's important. Let me go back. What was that area we bounced? Right. Look. See right here? What did those buys come in at? After we got that pullback, where did that recovery happen at, boss? Look at my price. 577.92. See that? See, so that area right now is gonna act as resistance because you're underneath it. So right now, old support can turn into what? Possible resistance. So you do have room to push back up. See? You have room right here. Look at it right here, boss. 577.92. Look what we ran up to this morning. 577.92. So keep that on watch. Old support can turn into resistance, which you do have room to push up towards that price point, towards that area, 577.92. That's why I called that out. So right now, as far as the 15-minute time frame, right now, see what I mean? We break above that, the way you can push up to 577.92. Now you see what I mean? So now you see why I always call out these certain price points? So I don't just put price points to put them. I put areas that make sense. I put areas that make sense. So you do have room to still push up towards that 577.92. So that's why I put that, boss. Because now you're underneath it. Now that area can act as resistance until you break back above it. So in other words, we may rotate, in between these two price points where this could be your top with room to fall right back down this way. So you could rotate from 577.92 back down to possible 573. Kind of go back and forth until we either break out or crack underneath it again. So right now we'll be in this little channel setup. 577.92, 573. So you do have room to possibly run back up towards that midpoint area, 577.92. I mean, we did run up to it this morning. Doing the non-farm payroll data, but then we came right back on down. So, I'm just not trying to short into a 200-day move. Yeah. And I agree. What I'm saying is, no. What I'm saying is, boss, that, if people were to go for a short, it'll kind of be like on a downtrend setup. Okay, you have some people jumping in on the calls doing a downtrend setup when you only have a small window of opportunity. I mean, same thing is going to be towards an uptrend. You only have a small window of opportunity, but also have a small window of opportunity to catch a pullback bounce. So, same thing can happen. Especially if you're going on an uptrend and we get a little pullback, that could be a possible pullback bounce opportunity where you can catch jump in for a little pullback for the movement back up towards the upside. Same thing for a small put. Catch a small put opportunity, back down, before a bounce happen, catch a quick scalp in a sense. But right now, I mean, this is definitely bullish. Buys are definitely stepping back in. We got some strong green candles starting off in intraday. So right now, we know bulls have it. You can clearly see these candles. Candles are very strong right now. So I wouldn't short either. I mean, I would go long, but I mean, if you want to wait for pullbacks, wait for possible pullback opportunities for bounces, yeah, you can do that. But right now, you're still pushing. Look at those candles. Buys are definitely stepping in. Like I said, you have possible room to go up towards that 577.92. So if you can break above 576, you do have possible room to push up to that level. What we got left on this candle? 5 minutes. So within 5 minutes, can we break above 576 for that push up to 577.92? Let's see. But you have broken out of that downtrend setup. I mean, you have went from bearish to bullishness. So I mean, you're definitely going on a bullish movement. So I mean, I wouldn't try to short. I mean, if anything, go long. Yeah, go long, boss. I mean, look at the direction right as of now. Look at the direction. I mean, I wouldn't be trying to go short neither until we get that clear confirmation. I'll wait. It could be a scalping opportunity right at 570.92 for a small pullback, but I wouldn't really lean on it like heavily. I wouldn't do that. Because right now you're holding above that main area, which is 573. So you back on top of you back in the bullish sentiment. You back in the bullishness. So I mean, right now you still it's bullish. You're gonna have some little pullbacks here and there, bro. Overall, right now it's bullish. We're getting a little bit of pullback. So let's see. Right now, 576. Like I said, I know it's gonna be. Check Tesla Queen. 265. 265 is gonna be the area we need to break out. 265 for the push up to 270. But right now, you definitely gotta break out of this downtrend. In order for us to break out of this downtrend setup, we gotta get back above 270 Jenna. So right now, 265 is the level you need to get above. If as long as you stay underneath 265, you can treat that as a resistance for a pullback down to possible 260. So let me, for the moment, okay, let me try to see how I can set up a channel real quick on Tesla. Because I got this big old channel set up right here. I got a big channel set up right here. So let me see. Because right now, again, you're failing underneath 275, you know, because I had it in a, what it was, a $50 channel? Yeah, I think it was a $50 channel. Yeah, so 25 cents, $25 down to that 275 and $25 down to that possible 250. But right now, we're slowly trying to hold 260. Trying to hold 260 at this time. Trying to hold 260. So yeah. Yeah, so 265 for sure. Gotta stay on top of 265 if you want to see upside. But other than that, we could reverse underneath 265 and fall right back down. So it's almost like you're in a $5 channel, Jenna. So kind of in between 265 and 260. So if we want to see more upside, you definitely want to hold. You want to re-break 265 for sure. So right now you're in the channel. You're in the channel. I mean, you clearly see this right here. You can see it kind of going back and forth, back and forth. So 260, 265, with 265 being your tops at this time and 260 being your bottoms. So right now you're just going back and forth. You're kind of going back and forth. You're hitting some resistance, which is what's possibly causing that pullback on SPY as well. Because Tesla's hit resistance at 265. You're pulling back. Now SPY has hit 276, which is pulling back as well. So let's see. So 576. You are pulling back down slightly, pulling back down. Above, see, and engineers saying the same thing. 265. We want to see a break above that key level. That's gonna be a main key level. Got to break above that key level, 265. Because right now that's where you keep getting rejected at. 265 rejection, 265 rejection, 265 rejection. So right now you're in, like I said, you are in somewhat of a little channel. So what channel I can make it this time? So right now we're pulling back slightly on SPY right now, back down to this 274s. So it's like almost on a $2 channel. 276, God, I keep saying 2 because I'm thinking about Tesla. 576, 574. So right now you're pulling back underneath 574. Pulling back down to 573. So let's see. Pulling back down, pulling back down. Because you got to remember, guys, 573 is going to be very crucial. Keep in mind, watch this area. Watch this area. If you close underneath, you're going back bearish. If you close on top, you're still bullish. So watch that floor. It's going to be very important to see how you're going to close right now. Insider, watch how we close, boss. Watch how we close on top of this 573. Either we close on top or we close underneath. Watch that very carefully. Watch it very carefully. What we got left on this? We got 15 minutes. 15 minutes. So let's see how we're going to close out. If you close on top, it's still bullish. If you close underneath, you go back bearish. So watch how we close, boss. 573. Very crucial. Very crucial. Watch this level. Watch this level real quick. See how we close out. Make sure they're not trying to set up a bear trap. Make sure they're not trying to set up a bear trap. Let's see. Let's see how we're going to close. I know it's going to be a lot of back and forth right now. I know it's going to be a lot of back and forth. The market's going to be very, very tricky. Trust me. I know. But watch the main price point to watch. 573. I don't give a damn about no other price points at this time. I'm telling you right now, guys. 573. 573 is going to be that floor level. And from that point, you need to get back above 574. Because you got to remember, that's what's going to keep that candle green on your 180 12-hour chart. 573, 574. But the main floor is 573. As long as you stay on top of that, that is still considered bullish. Still considered bullish. So don't take that area for granted. There can be a bad trap setting up as we pull back to what price? 573, what buyers can be sitting at right here. So don't jump the gun on puts too quick, because that could be a bad trap where buyers can see what I mean. See, That's what I'm telling you. You gotta understand those price points. 5, that could have been a small pullback level here. 573. As long as you hold 573, that's all that matters. 573. 573. So there you go. Bull trap. Bear trap. Got right back on top of that trend line. Keep it on watch. As long as you hold that price point, that's all that matters. There go your bull trap. I keep saying bull trap. Bear trap. God dog it. Bear trap. So just watch that. Like I said, the main floor, as long as you hold that, that's all that matters. As long as you stay on top, you're bullish. So right now, it survived the pullback failure once again. At what price? 573. Pullback failure once again. 573. That's why I tell y'all, watch those 15-minute time frame candles. See on how they close out. You close on top of 573, that level still holds weight. Right now, back on the bullish side still. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of back and forth, of course. But watch the main floor. 573. Don't matter what it's doing. Watch the bottoms. 573, regardless to what it's doing. Don't take your eyes off that floor. Because you don't want to fall. You don't want to get tricked into jumping into something you know you shouldn't. Like, oh man, we falling. I'm about to go in for a put, and then you do right next thing you know, bulls come in and look what happened. Come on, man. That's why you gotta watch. Gotta watch it. Possible pullback failures. You gotta watch those levels. Those bear traps. Right now, guys, we are still pulling up on Tesla, because if Tesla can break above 265, you got room to possibly run up to 270. So keep that on watch. So right now you're getting a little bounce on Tesla, trying to break out of that 265 level for that possible push up to 270. So keep that on watch. Keep that on watch. You got to get above 265. I'm going to set an alert, because I know I'm not going to be watching Tesla, but I will set an alert for my Tesla traders. 265 is the level we need to break and hold above. Not break and hit and fall back down. No, break and hold. We need to break and hold that key level to possibly push up to 270, 275. So watch that very carefully. So keep that in mind. We gotta break that level, 265. For SPY, still holding what price point? 573. Still holding what? 573. I was screaming. Y'all know I've been calling this out since what? Yesterday? I kept saying, what price point? 573, 573, 573, 573. Now, why have I been talking about it, and why have I been so fully focused on 573? Think about it. If you go back, every time you leave from 573, you return back to 573. You leave from it, you return to it. You leave from it, you return. It's like a big magnet. It's a magnet. So when you stay on top of it, buy your step in. You can go back a little bit more. Look, hold that, buy your step in. What price point? 573. Where are we on top of now? 573. You're always gonna like flirt around that price point. It's like a magnet. So that's why I was telling y'all, even despite this pullback, keep your eyes peeled on the close. As long as you hold 573, that's all that freaking matters. 573, as long as you hold that, stay positive. Stay positive as long as you stay on top of that. Because that means you still have room to still rotate your way back up towards the upside. Because all it's doing right now at this moment is creating bear traps. I know it's going to be a little exhausting, but look at the overall outcome. 573 still holding. Bear trap. Pullback failure. Now, do you got bear sitting up here? Yeah. You're going to have, again, you're going to be in somewhat of a little $2 channel, 574, 570, 576. Until you either break above 576 or you crack right back below 574. So right now, you're in a little $2 channel setup. So we break above 576, you got room to run up to that pivot point of 577.92. So right now you're just going back and forth, just ping ponging. $2 ping pong. So 576, 574. But the main floor that's holding, your safety net, 573. So look at your little mini channel within a channel. So I'm gonna make a duplicate copy, 576, 574. So watch. You in a $2 channel. Bam. There you go. See that? $2 channel. Body of the candle's holding what? 274. Bam. There it is. Shout out to Deck, the myth, the man, the legend. Shout out to the GOAT himself. That's my guy there who I love to death. Shout out to Deck Moore, man, who got everything started in his community. That is my guy. That is my guy. So right now, guys, your safety net is held, 573. Now you in this little $2 channel. It's 574, 576. And buyers are still stepping up, creating some little bad traps here and there. So there you go. So right now you're still holding, still trying to go up towards the upside. So just keep it on watch. So the main thing that we need to break, though, as far as on the buy side, we need to break 570, 576. But what you don't want to see happen is you don't want to see those bears. Remember we talked about yesterday how they was going down every $2 increments. Then we said 570, no, sorry, 586, 584, 583, 582, 580, then on down to 578, 576. So what we need to see is those buyers reclaim all those price points that the bears took away. So we need to reclaim what? 576. Then we need to reclaim what? 578. Then we need to reclaim what? 580. Put us back in where? The 580 bracket. So we need those buyers to reclaim all the levels that was taken away from them. 570, 572, 574, 576, 578, 580. So right now they didn't took back 570. Boom. Now they didn't took back 572. Boom. Now they need to take back 574. Boom. Back up to 576. If they can break out, 576, 578. Because they need to slowly move their way back up to where? 580. Because the buyers already, because again, guys, the buyers' intentions are to get back into the 580 brackets. The seller's intentions is to kick you out of the 580s, 570s. Because we already know sellers want to go low, buyers want to go high. So what do buyers need to do? They need to reclaim all the levels that was taken away from them due to the buyers, due to the sellers. Sellers are trying to take you out, buyers are trying to reclaim. So we go back a little bit. What did sellers take away from us? Go back a little bit. What did they all take? We're not gonna go that far back. We're gonna go by what, 86? I'm not gonna go all the way back. We're gonna start from 97-ish. Fell underneath 96, 94, 92, 90, 88, 86, 84, 82, 80. So I mean, those buyers just have to reclaim all these levels. We gotta get those levels back reclaimed. We gotta reclaim all those levels. So right now, buyers have so far reclaimed 574. So far. Next level that buyers need to take out or reclaim, 576. From that point, 578. From that point, back into the 580s. Yeah, so that's all it is, boss. I mean, buyers just need to reclaim everything that was taken away from them. You know, they need to reclaim all the gains taken away. So 570 held, good. 572, we already reclaimed that. Now we need to hold above 574. From 574, if you move up $2 more, 576. What did you get rejected at? 576. So we know where the bears are sitting at because they're trying to take it. Again, they're trying to move $2 down while buyers are trying to move $2 up. So sellers are trying to go from 576 to 574 while buyers are trying to go from 574 to 576. Which is why that's putting you in this $2 channel. So we know what buyers are sitting at, 574, and we know what sellers are sitting at, 576, which is why you're in this even number $2 channel. Because we know what sellers are sitting at, 576. Now they're trying to go for what? I'm not buyers, but sellers. What they're trying to go for next? 574. So buyers need to hold that price point. They need to hold that level. They need to hold off 574 to get that push up to 576. Because they got to reclaim all the prices, all those levels that was taken away from them. Because I'm telling you what's going to be next. If they don't hold 574, those bears are coming for it. Bears are coming for it. Because think about it. Think about it, guys. So far, what have bears taken away so far? Today, 578. What's next? What did they come for next? 576. If we go by twos, what's the next level that they're trying to go for? 574. They're going to move down by twos. You can clearly see it right here. 578. 576. Next level that bears are trying to attack, 574. From that point, what are they going to go for now? Go for after that, 572. Because where they trying to go to? 570. The main thing I'm watching, boss, because I know right now we sideways. Right now I know we sideways. So the main area that I'm watching for, specifically insider, is 573. That 573 floor. That's the main thing that I'm watching. Is that 573 floor. Because I know right now it's sideways. So I'm just trying to see, if we hold that floor level. Are we gonna get upside today? If we do crack 573, will we pull back down to the lower areas? Right now, buyers are fighting. Look where we at, 574, fighting, because we know that bears are trying to attack it. Because every $2 level, bears are coming. I mean, if we go back, like I said, we go all the way back. Look right here, 582. Then 582, 580. Then 578. Then 576. Then 574. It's like they're trying to move down every $2 increments. So I mean, look at it. Like I said, look right here. 578, 576, 574. Next level they're going for, 572. Now if you pull back down to 572, what else are you losing? Your floor, what? 573. So that's why I haven't jumped in yet. That's why I'm just watching very carefully. I'm just watching smart to see on where we go from here. I just want to see. Right now we're pulling back to what? 573. Because we know where the bears are trying to go to. They know, again, $2 increments. We know that they're trying to go to 572. So right now, let's see where we go from here. We're back to that crucial area again. 573. Here we go again. 573. So let's see. Let's see what's about to happen. How we gonna close in this candle? We got about 1 minute left. 1 minute. Will we see another pullback failure at 573? Or will bears close underneath 573? So right now, this candle closed out almost in about 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. Let's see. Will we see another pullback failure at 573? Let's see. Because right now, you see how those bears trying to come in aggressive on this 15-minute time frame candle? They're trying to come in very aggressive. They're trying to close underneath 573. You see that? Those bears are trying to close underneath it. You can clearly see that. So let's see. Will those bears succeed in closing underneath 573 in due time? Or will we see another pullback failure at 573? We got about 5 seconds left. Let's see. Look, see how aggressive they get as they kind of close out. Watch. Bam. Still on top of 573. So let's see. Let's see what's about to happen. 573. Because you got to keep in mind, we gapped up. We didn't gap underneath. We gapped up. So don't, like I said, let's see what's going to happen. Because you got to notice, we gapped on top of 573. We didn't gap down. Yeah, we put them back underneath it, but we gapped on top of it. So let's see. I told y'all this was going to be a very crucial area. I told you leave from it, you return to it. I told y'all 573 was going to be very important. I told y'all that was going to be a very important level. Very important level, 573. That's why I just kept my eyes on that one. So let's see. Because I told y'all those bears was going to try to come every $2 increments. Yeah, so watch that 573. Watch this. Because keep in mind, when that new candle came in, we didn't gap down. We gapped on top of it. So that's what I'm trying to see. If we're going to actually stay underneath it, or is this a bear trap again? That's what I'm trying to see. Is this an actual bear trap? That's why I'm watching this very carefully. Because again, when that new candle came in, we didn't gap down underneath 573. We gapped right on top of it. So that's what I'm trying to see if they're actually setting up a bear trap. I'm trying to see if they're setting up a bear trap and pulling right back up to 573. That's why I'm watching this very carefully. Is this a bad trap, or will we stay underneath that price point? See? Watch very carefully. Watch. Let me see how we're gonna close this one out. Is this a bad trap, or are we gonna really stay underneath it? Watch this. Because I have a feeling what they might try to do. Let me see. I'm going to keep it on watch to see where we go from here. why I knew, boy, it was gonna be a lot. I knew it was gonna be a lot of back and forth around that price point. I knew it. I knew today was gonna be a lot of back and forth. I knew it. I knew that was coming. All right, we pulling back. Let's see. Underneath 573. All right, we're back underneath it, guys. We're back underneath it. Back underneath it. Pulling back down to 572. Yep. Right at 574. 574. Boy, it's going to be... Oh, let's see how we're going to close this one out. How are we going to close this one out? It's going to be very interesting to see. I want to see how high this candle is going to close out. Because I mean, like I said, those bears are moving in $2 increments. Like I said, 578, 576, 574, 572. Ooh, boy, this gonna be tricky, boy. This crazy. This crazy today. Oh, this crazy. Back underneath the downtrend setup. Let's see. I'm keeping on watch because this candle does close out. We still got some time before this candle closes. That's why I want to see what it really wants to do. So how far do we bounce on this bad boy? What was the lows on this one? How low did we go? See that? Look. Let me see. Because I'm trying to see if they're not trying to set a bear trap. But they're going to try to push that body of that candle back on top of that 573. I'm trying to see if we're going to stay underneath it. Because I'm trying to see if they're not trying to set like a big bear trap. Or they're going to try to push the body back on top of it. That's what I'm trying to watch. Because and the reason why I'm saying is because you are around some strong demand zones. 570 and 573. Like, these are some very crucial areas where buyers can literally step in at. So that's why I'm just watching this very carefully to see what this bad boy wants to really do. Because around that 573, 570, I mean, it's a strong demand zone where those buyers are literally sitting at. So that's why I'm just trying to watch to see. Oh, they doing it now? Oh, God. Here we go with the inflation talk. That's why I was doing that, too. Oh, God. Insider, put the link, boss, if you don't mind. So that's what's causing that. They talking about the damn tariffs again. Here we go. Here we go. But I'm gonna tell you like this, because I'm looking at it from both standpoints. I'm looking at it from two standpoints. So I'm looking at it. Okay, I'm looking at it from a bullish standpoint. If buyers get back on top of 573, if they get back on top, if they do what I think they're gonna do, this is what I see. Because you already got the pop, right? Then you get that little pullback where you'll have a lower shadow, but the body of the candle closes back on top and you go back up this way. You'll have like a lower shadow, like a big bear trap, get back on top of 573 and push. I can see it from that standpoint. Now, if we look at it from a bearish standpoint, you'll fall back underneath 573, pull back down towards that 570 level. You'll come back down from 573 back down to this level, where you could create a movement like this, where you could do that. So I'm looking at it from both standpoints. See, look, see? I'm watching on how it's gonna close out to see if it's not a big ass bear trap. See? It almost look like the first scenario I talked about. If they get the body to close on top, 573, I'm telling you. Scenario number one. They get that body to close on top, you'll see a pop, drop, pop, something like that to that nature. But right now, we're at a very crucial level. I'm telling you, 573 is very crucial. It can go either which way on this bad boy. Right here is going to be very, very crucial. You stay underneath, yeah, we'll definitely see more downside back down to that possible 570 level. But if they close on top, you could see a possible big, almost like a bull flag pattern setting up. But it could be creating a big old bear trap. That's why I want to see on how it's going to close out at 573. If they're going to push back up on this bad boy and reverse it. That's what I'm watching to see what's going to happen. I told y'all that 573 was going to be important. I told y'all that was going to be a very important price point. I knew that was coming. I mean, it got room. I want to see how it's going to close out. What we got left? 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. I want to see how this candle is going to close out. Are we going to close on top or underneath? Because buyers are trying to push. Sellers are trying to stay underneath. At the same price point of 573. It's just back and forth. Around that one particular price point, it's like sellers are trying to stay underneath. Buyers are trying to stay on top of it. I mean, you can see. Yeah, inside, like engineer was saying, yeah, post the link, boss, if you don't mind. Let me see if I can find it too, engineer. Because I know we got Jerome Powell speaking at 12:30. We should listen to. That's what I'm trying to find. Let me see, Queen. Let me see real quick. Hold up. Inside of my posting. If you post it, I'll just take that link. Shout out to you, boss, if you posted. I'm just trying to see if I can find anything. The only thing I had an hour ago was say CNN was Canadians are fighting back against Trump's tariffs. I see that crap. I see that one. I'm listening. Oh, okay. Let me see. Terror. Let me see if I see anything. Any live streams? The only thing. That's the only things I see though. Yep. The only thing that's being talked about right now is Canada and well, with the imposition of those tariffs on Mexico and Canada. News about Trump, China. What a mess President Trump has created. Oh God, yeah. So it's gonna be interesting. See, look, boom! What I told y'all. Look, scenario number one: bear trap. Bam! Hold on top of 573. What I told y'all. Let's see. I told y'all. Scenario number one: bear trap. I told you. That's why I was waiting to see how this bad boy's gonna close. I knew it. I knew it. Bear trap. That's why I told y'all. Watch 573. Look where the bodies of the candles are closing at. 573. I told y'all. Watch that to see how we're gonna close. Let's see. I told y'all, man. I knew it. Let me see if they're gonna close out though. I mean, we do have a bear trap, but we gotta close it stay on top. Let me see, cause I don't want to talk too soon. Cause so far they do have a little bear trap set up. Let's see how the body of this candle's gonna close. Are we gonna close on top or underneath? So if we close on top, that's gonna hold the floor. That's gonna be another pullback failure at 573. So let me see. I want to see let me see how we can close out. Cause this is gonna be interesting around just that price point alone, 573. Cause it looks like they're trying to create a big old bear trap. Cause I mean the buyers, you already know the buyers trying to close on top of this price point. So let's see. Man, let me see. Man, this is crazy. Cause I'm telling you, it's so much going on with the talks of the tariffs. Then you got Jerome Powell speaking. It's just a lot of back and forth right here. This is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting right now, Insider and Engineer. Look right here. All I'm doing is watching this one price point. I'm not looking at anything else but 573. That's it. I'm just watching the close. How we gonna close? On top or underneath? It looked like it want to make a bad trap. So I just want to see how this bad boy gonna close. Because if it closes on top, we could continue that push on up. Where you'll see that pop, drop, pop. Where we could push up where those buyers can take out 574, back up to 576. I mean that'll be the goal for buyers if they can reclaim that level. Hold that floor, retest that 574 for that push back up to 576. However, if they close underneath, then we'll pull back underneath 572 to possible 570, where instead of going for a possible uptrend, we'll continue that downtrend. So 573, I'm telling you, it's gonna be make or break, guys. I'm telling you, don't stress yourself out. Watch that particular price point of 573. Engineer, Insider, I'm telling you, watch 573 alone. That's gonna be a make or break. I'm telling you. 573 is gonna be make or break. Point blank. We hold above it, you got room to continue up. You close below it, you got room to come right back down. 572, 570, where we will continue that downtrend this way. Again, if they close above it, then those buyers are going to go for 570, retest that 574 up to 576, where you will continue that push on up towards the upside. So watch, 573 alone, in general. But just engineer. Just watch that alone. Watch alone to make a decision from that point. Because that's going to be your make or break. Because that's going to play a crucial price point. If you hold above it, we will possibly see move back up towards the upside, but we will continue that rotation from 573 back up to that pivot point. Now, if you close underneath it, that means, okay, 573 is going back to resistance, where we will pull back down to 572 to possibly 570, because you already know the game sense of what the sellers are trying to do. Remember, they're moving in $2 increments. They're trying to go from 578, 576, 574, 572, down to 570. We know the sellers are trying to go down while the buyers are trying to go up. The sellers are trying to go down, buyers are trying to go up. Because what did the sellers do? Look, think about it. What did the sellers take out? 578. Then there wasn't it. You can see, look at the upper shadows. It's telling you right there, right in front of your face. 578, 576, 574. Trying to aim for what? 572. They moving in $2 increments. If you notice that, they moving in $2 increments. 578, 576, 574, 572, and you know where they're trying to go. They're trying to go back down to those bottoms. That's what I'm saying. If you close underneath, then that means the bears have control because you're going back down and you're going back underneath 573. Your floor, the main floor we need to hold. That means now you're going back from the bullish side to now the bearish side. So we got about 2 minutes left. You close underneath 573, bears have it. Bears have it because the buyers no longer have that floor of 573 no more. So watch, if you go back, look, go back to the 15-minute time frame. Go back. Where the buyers come in at? 573. Where the buyers come in at? 573. That borderline is separating you from the bears and the bulls. If those buyers were to reclaim 573, that means that we'll stay on top of 573 on that level for the possible rotation back up towards the upside. If you stay underneath that, then you'll be completing the downtrend setup where you'll be going on somewhat of an inverted cup and handle pattern. See, look very closely. Look very closely. Inverted cup. See that? Look at this. Underneath what price point? 573. So think about it. Every $2 increment, those sellers come in at. I mean, look at here. Like I said, starting off after non-farm payroll data came out. Where did we get? Where did they come in at? 578. What was the next level? 576. What was the next level? 574. What you think they're going for next? 572. If they crack that, where else you think they're going to? 570. They're going down every $2 increments. That's what your sellers are doing. They're going down every $2 increments. So right now we got about, we about to close underneath. Watch. We about to be gapping down. And about right now, bam, gap down. What do you think those buyers, what do you think the sellers going for? 572. And then from that price point, we think they're gonna try to go from next, 570. Because look at this, we on a downtrend setup. We didn't fell right back underneath the downtrend. Buyers had opportunity to push, sellers came back on in. Buyers had opportunity to push, sellers came right back on in. Keep pulling right underneath that downtrend. See that? Bam. Now you underneath what price point? 573. Going right back to the bears. Right back to it. Right back to it. Sellers got it. Sellers got it. We tried to hold, but sellers overtook it. Sellers still have it. Buyers had a chance to do it, but they came in, took them out. See that? I knew that they were gonna be crazy. Like I said, it's been a lot of just back and forth, man. I knew due to the talks of the tariffs and everything. So right now, okay, from this point, what are the bears trying to put? What are the bears are trying to protect? 573. So right now you're underneath that. So as we stay underneath 573, okay, let's do this. Let's make it easy. Let's make it easy for ourselves. Let's flip the chart upside down from a put standpoint. Let's see where the puts are trying to go. Let's do this. So let's flip the chart upside down. Where are the puts trying to go? Let's flip it. Look at it from a put standpoint, right? Look at it from a put standpoint. We're going to flip the chart upside down. All right, back here. Where we at? There we go. So look, this is where your puts are at right now. So what level do we need to crack in order for the puts to be successful? 570 for sure. They need to crack 570 for sure. Because therefore your puts will crack 570 and run. See that? See your setups? I put it in reverse. You see it? You see it? So let me do away with this trend line here. I'm trying to look at it from a put standpoint and a call standpoint. See that? See how your puts are moving? While you're dropping on the calls? See that? Puts are trying to take out what? 570. See where we at? 570. Told you. God damn. God dang. They done lost it. Buyers done lost that price point. Oh, snap. Let's see. Buyers done lost 570. Let's look at it on that 180 charter where we could possibly fall down to. Let's see. Remember what I told y'all what we could possibly fall down to if we didn't hold. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. All right, 570. Remember that old breakout area we talked about? 576? I mean, 563, 562. If they don't hold 570, how much will you fall back this way? Back down to that old breakout level. And even if you go to a 5-year chart, you can see that same thing. I think that's where the 50 SMA is sitting at too, if I'm not mistaken. So let me go back. If they don't hold, I'm telling you, if they don't hold 570, I'm telling you, no buyers better come in aggressive. If they don't hold 570, they better hold it. They better hold 570. Those buyers better move in immediately. Because right now, you got room to fall. This is at 50 SMA on the 5-year chart. That's around 562, 563. So let's look at it from a 6 month standpoint. Because we was right at the 200-day moving average, right? So right now, he's slowly cracking the 200-day moving average. Slowly cracking that bad boy. Let's go back over a little bit. So right now, you're cracking it. With room to fall back down. And look where my alert is at. See that? 562, even on my 6-month chart. Because even if I go back a little bit, you got room to fall back if they do not hold. I'm telling you. Because you didn't lost even on a 6-month chart, you didn't lost the 13 EMA, you lost the 50 SMA. Now you done damn near lost the 200. That's, if they don't recover that, I'm telling you guys, look at that. Sky's the limit as far as falling. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I mean, them buyers better step in and recover that 570 immediately. They better come in right now. They better come in and recover 570 right now and get back on top of that 200-day moving average. They better do it immediately because I'm telling you, if not, more pullback is coming. I'm just being honest with y'all. If they do not recover 570, if they don't recover 570, guys, I'm telling you, they got to recover 570. If they do not, you have room to fall all the way down to that 260 levels. Back down to right here where I got my O alert at. If they crack 570, they better hold it. I'm gonna put my right here. Those buyers better hold, because if not, you got a free fall all the way down because you're cracking underneath that 200-day moving average. I told y'all, if we fell underneath that 573, you belong to the bears right now. You belong to the bears. More free. Oh, that's crazy. And even if you fall underneath 570, you go underneath 570, that's even worse. If that candle closes underneath 570, that's even worse. Even worse. I'm telling y'all, guys, this is the buyer's last line of defense. 570, that is it. If they don't, I'm telling you, if they don't recover 570, I'm telling you, guys, you thought, I'm telling you how far you could possibly drop. I'm telling you. You can drop as low as to the low 260s. To the low 260s. Mark my words. Look, see what I mean? Y'all think I'm blind? You think I'm lying? Y'all think I'm lying? Goodness. Goodness. Look how much room you got to possibly fall down to. If they don't, God dang. Ooh. Jeez Louise. Oh. And think about it. If they move about $2 increments, sellers, 268, 266, 264. If they do, I'm telling you, if those buys within this 15-minute time frame do not recover 270, they better push it back up. They're gonna be doomed. They better push it up, or they don't. I'm telling you, they doomed. That is crazy. God, dog, Lord. I ain't want to say Lord have mercy. I want to use God's name in vain. I'm so sorry. Lord, Lord. So here we go, guys. But look, I told man, that's why I told you I was watching that price point. 573. You fall underneath that, you lose that. 570, 570. Bam. I told y'all those sellers are going in by $2 increments. God dang. God dog. We got about what, 8 minutes? Yeah, we got about 8 minutes till this counter close out. Man, I'm telling you, man, they close underneath. If that counter closes underneath 570, you pull it all the way back down to that old breakout area, down to damn near 565. Basically back down to that old breakout area. God, dog. Jeez Louise. Damn, if this thing closed out strong, it could set up for a bear flag. I think it's set up for a bear flag, because now you'd be underneath 570. Cool. Oof. And still dropping. 578. I'm telling you, bears are going for 578, 568 next. I'm gonna say watch. I'm telling you, each area, possibility that they can take out. Watch. Mark my words. You think I'm lying? Watch this. They're gonna go by $2 increments. Mark my words. That's one. If we keep pulling back, I'm telling you. Watch this. Tell me I'm lying. What's gonna be next? Because they're gonna go by every $2 increments, possibly. Oops, my bad. Well, like I said, trade profits. The main area, inside, y'all can quote me on this. What was the area I was telling y'all to look out for? What was that floor? What was that main floor I said to look out for? Did I not say 573? Watch 573 to see if we close underneath it. I said what? You close underneath 573, it belongs to the bears. Did I not say that? I said you close underneath 573, which was that main floor. I said you go from bullish to bearishness. There you go. Bam. There it is. Man, I was going to go for a put, but god dang, I was waiting on like a little green candle back up, but it just been red, red, red. I was trying to go for it, but damn, I couldn't catch it. I thought I was going to get like a little green candle, then rejection back down, but it would just been red, 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 red. It's just been a bloodbath on down. I couldn't jump in like I wanted to. Let me see if I can try to. I mean, I'm still looking for an opportunity, especially if we stay underneath 570. I mean, you still got room to fall, even lower. I mean, you got room to fall down to 570, 68, 66, even all the way back down to that old break. And man, I showed y'all the old breakout level. Look right here. If we keep pulling back, I'm telling you how far we can possibly pull back down to. I'm gonna show y'all on Profit Trader and Inside. I'm gonna show y'all two charts that's gonna show damn near the same exact thing, boss. Look, I'm gonna show y'all both charts. Tell me if I'm lying. If we keep pulling back, we got room to fall back down to that old breakout area right here, right? That's 563. Look at this. 563. All right, that's one chart. All right, and then we go to a 5-year chart. Almost the same exact area. Watch this. Now let me use a 5-year chart. I'm using my 5-year. Where's that 50 SMA at? Bam. 562. Two separate charts. Almost the same exact price point. If we continuously keep pulling back. Look at that. 50 SMA right here. Next level is going to be around here. And last time we pulled around that level, we got a nice bounce back on up. But you do have room to possibly fall all the way back down to that 562-ish level, this old area. This is a 5-year chart. 5-year chart. 5-year where we can pull back down to this old level here. All right, that's one. And like I said, we go back to my 180 chart. We keep pulling back. Look what we can pull back down to. Old breakout level. Around 563. Look at that. 563 level. Old breakout area. That's almost around the same area on both charts. We can follow this those areas. So right now, look. I told y'all. Oh, that's crazy. This is crazy. God dang, talking about a bloodbath. Right at 574. crack that 573, and then 570 is just, it's like I said, if that candle closes underneath 570, that's a wrap. Because now you're back into the 560 ranges. You back in the 560s. So you already know bears going to move down to the 570s because now they're going to protect 570 level because they don't want buyers to get back into that range. So if that candle closed underneath, possible more downside is coming. Because now 570 is going to be a resistance. Because you fell out of this channel. Now, the only way they can save face, if buyers step back in, get back on top of 570, you'll be back in this range of 570, 573. But if we close underneath 570, you done lost this channel. You done lost this channel. So let's see. It all depends on what these buyers gonna do within 3 minutes. If buyers can recoup 570, that'll keep you back in this channel for a possible bounce. Possible bounce. However, stay underneath 570, more possible downside is coming. More possible downside is coming. It all depends. If we stay underneath 570, that's a wrap. But buyers need to get back on top of 570. I'm telling you, they're going to need to get back. They're going to need to close that candle back on top of 570. If they don't, get ready for more of a bloodbath coming. So let's see what these buyers going to do. Jeez Louise. Boy, those contracts is throwing up. Boy, them contracts is throwing up right now. Good. Good, they throwing up. Jeez. Man, let me look at, let me see. I wonder if the other contracts that I was looking at moved down. Yeah, it looked like the other ones didn't move down. Big time, too. Let me see. Yeah, them bad boys that dropped. Good damn. Them bad boys dropped. I'm talking about those call contracts. 580 and fell off the map. Those contracts is just, those call contracts is just, they're getting cheaper. Don't get me wrong, they're getting cheaper. Let's see. Should I do it? Should I take a risk? Like a little baby risk? If we close on top of 570, should I go for a little, should I go for it? You know, should I just take a little risk and see? I'm trying to see. I wanna take a little mini risk just to see. I know it'd be a hell of a risk, but I might have to go with something a little cheaper to be safe. Let me see. Let me make sure I got my good contracts though. I would take a risk. I'll take a little small risk on it. Where's the cheap ones at? 83. Let me see. Just to be safe. Be safe about it, not be stupid. A call. Just to see, but right now we underneath it. Ew, let me see. I thought it was gonna close on top. Let me see. I was trying to see if they was gonna recover. They didn't recover 570. I thought they was gonna close. Let me see what's gonna happen. Shit, I was gonna try to see if they was gonna close. I thought they was gonna close that candle on top. We could see a red to green. Let me see what's gonna happen. Cause they didn't close on top of it. They closed. We gapped down underneath it. I was gonna try to go for it. I was gonna try to do it. See if I go as cheap as possible. I was gonna try to go cheap as hell to make it, reduce that risk. I was gonna try to do it. I was gonna try to go as cheap. But this is gonna be a problem. So see what these buyers gonna do. Cause they look like, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough right here. Let me see what's gonna happen around this 570 level. Because I was going to try to go for a call like right around 570 if they was going to close on top of it. But let me see if they not setting up for another bull trap. Because I was expecting like a little pullback failure. They might... Yeah, I think they may be trying to set up for a bull flag. For a bear flag. Let me see if they're not setting up a bull trap where it may pull back down even lower. So that's why I was trying to see if we was gonna close on top of it, but we didn't. That's why I hit the brakes. I was like, we ain't closing top. We closed underneath. We gapped down. So there may be a bull trap. I was like, we may pull back down again. So let's see what's about to happen. Oops, my bad, guys. Sorry. I was trying to do it too. So we pull back even lower. That's still even better. I mean, that'd still be a good opportunity for a nice bounce, you know. Boy, I mean, this may be a bull trap, you know, to pull back even lower. What he could be trapping even more buyers. And I was about to pull that trigger too. Yeah, I'm gonna chill out on. I'm gonna chill out on that one right quick. I ain't gonna tell you, I ain't gonna do it. Not right now. Not right now. I was about to. But it may be a bull trap. I was really about to pull that trigger. I was that close. See why I didn't do it? I was like, I noticed that we didn't close on top of 570. We closed underneath. I was like, As soon as I saw that, I took my finger off that trigger. I was like, nope. Nope. That means possible more downside can occur. Nope. I'm gonna keep that on watch. I'm gonna watch to see where we go from here around that 570 level. I'm gonna see where we go, but It look like a possible bull trap. Possible bull trap that could possibly lead to another pullback down to that 568. Nope. I was about to, man. Buyers are boy, them buyers are jumping ship. Ooh, what we at on the RSI? I can't even imagine where we at on the RSI right now. Where we at? 32? What about on the weekly? I mean, cause we still got room to fall down to that 50 SMA on the weekly. That's around 560. What about let me see, I think we cracked the 200 day moving average, right? Yeah, we cracked that bad boy. So we cracked the 200. So the only way to defend them, again, they're going to have to get back on top of 570. That's the only way. Buyers going to have to get back on top of 570. That's the only way to retain that 200 day moving average, even on the daily time frame. Other than that, you'll be falling underneath it. I mean, oh, damn. As soon as I said it. Let's see. God, dog. God dang. Holy crap. Where that came from. God damn. Jeez Louise. That came out of nowhere. God dang. God, I mean, all the damn, the God, dog. Woo! I mean, I said 570. I said 570. Good Lord. God, I mean, that spike just, jeez Louise. Right back into that channel, 570 to 573. That came out of that, that was random. Goodness. Yeah, that was definitely random. God dang, and then it moved around all the orders. Like, it just went crazy. It went ballistic.
Trump is live. Hustle and flow.
Should I go for the pump? I mean, we still hitting 73, still need 73, so no, I'm not doing it yet. No. Bump that. No. We gotta get above 73. I mean, cause man, I mean, God, it's gonna be tricky. Cause we back in this channel. 570, 573. We back in this channel. I mean, that spike just came out of nowhere, man. Like, all my contracts just shifted. I was like, God, dog. I'm still not. I can't do it right now. Still, I gotta be smart. Cause the main price point is 573. I can't be stupid. Cause that could be a bull trap. 573 still holding up as resistance. So let me not do that. Let me be smart. Calm down, Jay. Chill out. Cause that main resistance is still at 573. Chill out. Chill. Cause you ran up to 573, got rejected. That could be a bull trap. Let me see. Let me take my time. Let me slow down, guys. Let me slow down. Cause you see that 573 upper shadow. Sellers are still coming in, so that could be a bull trap. So let me chill. Cause like I said, it just like, God, dog. So let me cut. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna relax on it. I'm not gonna chase. I'm not chasing. I'm not doing it. I gotta lead by example. I'm not doing this. Right now, we still haven't gotten above that main price point, which is 573. As long as you stay underneath that, it's still bearish. I can't chase that. I'm sorry. I cannot chase that. I can't chase that. Man, that was crazy though. God, that was crazy. But if we hold 570, so I'm gonna watch this little channel setup. If 570 can hold, oh, this is gonna be tricky. Oh, this is gonna be tricky, boss. Woo! Cause I mean, you saw that Queen and Engineer, and that came out. Y'all saw that. I kept talking about 570. I said, Bonds gotta hold. You better hold 570. You better hold 570. You better hold 570. The minute I said that, wow, that bad boy jumped. I was like, God, dog. I know I said hold 570, but goodness, like they just came out of nowhere, like they heard me, like they heard me say that, and just jumped in. Like, God, yeah, that took me by surprise, man. I was trying to set up. I was like, geez, Louise. I was trying to set myself up to get ready for it, but that thing just rocketed up out of nowhere. I was like, God, dog, it threw me off. Man, that threw me off, boss. But like I said, I gotta keep in mind that 573 is still resistance. Still resistance. But it can still be a pivot point where you can fall from it, you know, get overextended from it and return back to it. Which we just did it just now. But that's what I wasn't expecting that though. It's like, goodness gracious. I mean, I knew we was gonna get away from 573 because I was trying to play the overextension on the downside to it. But that damn thing just shot right back to it like in seconds. And that's why I didn't want to chase, because I was like, that could be a bull trap setup, and boom, there it is. I'm like, nope. That's why I was like, nope. Because I had to keep in mind, what was that resistance? 573. And look what we ran right up to, 573. So I was like, couldn't set myself up for failure on that one. Couldn't get excited behind that. I was like, I gotta think smart. Like, be smart about that, Jay. Be smart. Don't you do it. Don't you dare do it. Because I'm watching the puts set up. And I'm watching the call setup. So right now we are hitting some resistance right here on the puts. But 570 is still holding. But you still got room to rotate up back up to 573. So waiting to see what's going to happen at 6 minutes. I want to see when this next counter rolls in. Because as long as we hold 570, I mean, that floor holds, I can try to utilize that one. And I know it's going to be tricky. I just want this next candle to come in. Because I want to see, can I get a red candle, you know, back down. Because I know this is red to green, but I wasn't expecting that. That happened so damn fast. That shit just took me by surprise. It's like, it threw me off. It's like, God. Because I was waiting for it to pull back down, and we were slowly moving back up. And I was going to try to see, okay, if buyers can hold 570, I can, you know, take a little risk right here. All of a sudden, that thing just shot up. I was like, God, dog. It's like, man. Yeah, that threw me off big time. But keep your eyes peeled, 570. Because that's going to be a level buyers need to hold, I'm telling you. Buyers need to hold 570. Yeah, that one took me by surprise. I ain't going to lie to y'all. That one threw me off. Like, it's like, shit. So I'm going to watch, keep my eyes peeled at 570. I'm going to take it slow. Man, that was crazy. God, that was crazy. That shit made my heart just jump. It made my heart jump because all my contracts just went haywire. It went from like 20 cents, 30 cents, shot up to like 50 to 60. I'm like, what the hell just happened? I was like, wait a minute. So we got about 5 minutes to this counter close out. So right now we're on top of 570. So let's see. Okay, let's see. How low did we go underneath? Cause we had like a little red to green here. So sellers had a hard time trying to close underneath a certain price point underneath that 570. So that was what was that close? I'm sorry, the open. 569.63ish. Let me see something real quick. So they had a hard time closing underneath that level. So let me see. So 569.63. It's like right here where they was at. So right here is where they had trouble pulling back and closing. But we all on top of 570. So that could be the bottom for right now, where we can slowly hold that 570 level. Where we at right now? 570, almost 571. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna see. Cause damn it, then I know we got Jerome Powell speaking at 12:30. Oh boy, this is gonna be tricky. Oh yeah, let me check. Max Payne. What's the Max Payne today? Let me see. Thank you for reminding me of that, engineer. Max Payne today is, let me double check real quick. I'm about to bring it up. Max pain today is 582. We have 367 out of the money puts, 248,000 out of the money in the money call puts, 500,000 out of the money calls. So with max pain of 582, and where we at right now? We at 570. So that's the max pain for the day. 582. 582. So I'm gonna figure these out. I'm gonna figure this out. Oh man. It's gonna be tricky, guys. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna try to risk it. I'm gonna try to go for low risk. So I'm gonna try to risk it as low as possible. I'm gonna try. Don't do what I'm doing. I'm just telling you, don't do what I'm doing. I'm gonna try it out to see. I'm gonna see if that level gonna hold. I'm gonna go for a small risk, just to see. I'm not doing it. What time we got? We got 2 minutes till that candle close out. So I want to see once that next candle comes in, because right now, as far as these candles here, we have held above 570. So I want to see how these next candles roll in. I want to see, because I know it's gonna be a little tricky, and I'll just take a little small. Like I said, if I have to take a little small loss, but I'm gonna try to give it a go. I'm gonna try it, but don't do what I'm doing. Please do not do what I'm doing. Please don't. I'm gonna go for a small little risk, and I'm gonna work on my stop loss. 582, because that's why I'm trying to get some cheap contracts right now, cheap as I can. Be like have some low ass areas, because I want to be very smart on it. So let me switch. This one is at what? Damn near 10 cents. I mean, I'll take some little small contracts. Well, I can have a little small, little small risk. Let me see, 10 cents. I want to see, can we move down a little bit? What time we got? So we got 1 minute. Cause I was trying to get in around 10 cents. I'm just gonna play it small, just to risk $10, just to see, just to see. We do drop. I mean, like I said, the lowest I can take is $10 risk. $10 risk. So I'm gonna go on with one just to see. Again, don't do what I'm doing. I'm just gonna see if 570 can hold. I'm gonna just take a small risk. Just do not do what I'm doing. And I'm gonna try to hold it. Yes, I have the same day contract. So I'm gonna just give myself a little $10 risk. So we pull them back. So that means that the contract should pull back as well. So where we at? 10 seconds. Okay. I was trying to get in with a little small contract on this bad boy. Let me see. Oh, it took it? Wait, why did it pop up? I didn't hear nothing. Wait, why didn't hear nothing? That was weird. like it just. So, all right, 50 cents, I'm down. So I'm just taking a small risk. Like I said, I'm just gonna go small. I just want to see if those bottoms gonna hold. So, like I said, the lowest I can go is $10. $10 risk. $10 risk. I just want to see. Like I said, the only thing I can lose is $10. So I want to go with a smart risk. Well, I feel like everything cut off. I don't hear no music or nothing. Am I tripping? Well, I feel like I don't hear nothing. Oh, there we go. I'm like, saying, what the hell? All right, so I got a small contract. I just want to see where we go. Small contract. I just taking a small little risk. I just want to see where we go from here. That's all I want to see. So I got in it. This little 10 cent. I just want to see where we go. I just want to see. Just want to see what we do. That's why I didn't want to go in big. I just want to see where we go. Yeah, call, boss. Call. So I'm watching that 570 level. 570 level. So I just went in with a small little, just to see. Because, I mean, I know right now it's risky. That's why I didn't want to go in big. I just want to see. Just want to see where we go from here. Because I knew all those contracts got back cheaper. So I tried to get in this low. Because I think the low was on that one, 6 cents. But I'm going to see. So I got. So like I said, the only thing I can risk is $10. $10. I mean, if I can add more, I add more just to see. So I see. You know, add another little. You know, as long as 570 hold, you know, we pull back down. I mean, I can add another little contract as we pull back lower. You know, to kind of add another one. So I want to see. I know this is gonna be risky, man. I know it's gonna be risky. So I'm gonna see. It's gonna be risky. Oh God, it's gonna be risky. Like I said, the only thing I can lose is $10. Where can I put a stop loss at? You know, just so I don't have to take a full $10. Where can I put a stop loss? I mean, even on that little small contract, I can still set a stop loss at $5. That'll be at 5 cents. I think that's the lowest it went. So I just don't want it to take me out, like hit the 5 and then push back up. That's the thing. I want to give it a risk. I mean, give it like a little stop loss, but you know, yeah, you know what? Like Active say, do mental. I do mental. I'm gonna do mental. Cause I don't want it to take me out like last time. I'd rather have a mental stop loss. See where we go. Especially on something small like this. So I'm gonna see where we go, guys. I'm gonna just keep it on watch. So I'm gonna do a mental stop loss. Now I'm not gonna let it go all the way down to 10. No, I mean, like maybe $8 loss, something like that. So I just want to see. Just something small, something I can get back. So still keeping on watch. Still watching this 570 level. Let's see. Because I want to see if these buys going to step in at 570. I want to see can they step in at 570. That's why I'm going to give it a chance real quick. Excuse me. So I'm in with one contract. I want to add another one if we do pull back lower just to see where I can lower my average. But if we hold, I'm going to just, if my profits start to move up, I'm going to just do my little, move my little stop gain up. Well, it's not stop loss, stop gain. Move that bad boy up. So you already know me. I'm going to play the 10-cent game. So every 10 cents I go up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever the case may be. So right now I'm just trying to see can we get the setup. Trying to see can we dig out of the hole, not the hole, but away from my entry. If we push back up towards the upside. If we don't, then I mean. So I want to catch that first red candle to see. So I'm giving it some time to see where we go, because I know I'm down to $1.50. Because I want to add in another one like halfway through. Whew, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. We'll see. Let's see. Any links? So y'all say Trump is talking now? Trump is talking? No capital gain tag, exempting, White House crypto, punch bowl reporter. So nothing. Okay. So I'm just keeping it on watch. Like I said, I'm just a little small just to see.
Hustle and flow 666.
Oh, appreciate you, boss.
Link.
Let me grab that link. Appreciate you, boss. Let me copy that and like I said, if we go up, I mean, I'll make a little profit. If we don't, I mean, at least I try to go for it. I mean, I know it's risky, and the reason why I didn't go with a lot because due to the fear of the market, I didn't want to go with too much in case we drop again, and I just didn't want that to definitely, shoot me in the foot. So let me see. Got it. Appreciate you, boss. Appreciate you. Let me put the link out. Hustle just sent me the link. Shout out to Hustle for that, boss. Appreciate you. So let me put the link out real quick. That's via YouTube. Shout out to Hustle and Flow on that one. All right. Appreciate you, boss. Oh, let's go to it. Let's see. We'll watch it. Let me try to fix it. What's the theatrical one? Oh, there we go. I don't need I don't need no chat box. I don't need you. Trying to close this. I don't need it. Alright, let me turn the music off. Let's see what he say. Real quick, guys. Let me turn the music off. Alright.
Have been taken from us many years ago. We've been treated very unfairly as a country. We protect everybody. We do everything for all these countries, and a lot of these are globalist in nature. They have If you're outside of the United States, yeah, it's going to be a little bit different. We just weren't treated right. We were ripped off as a country. I've been saying it for a long time, and I did it to a certain extent in the first administration, but with COVID coming in, we had to focus on that toward the end. But we had the greatest economy in history in the first administration, and I think we'll do even better now. But this is something that we have to do. There'll always be a little short-term interruption. I don't think it's going to be big, but the countries and companies that have been ripping us aren't particularly happy with what I'm doing. But the United States will be very happy. And you know, our farmers are going to be very happy. And again, there'll be disruption. But in the end, I said it before with China, we signed an unbelievable deal with China, $50 billion in purchases, and we're doing great. Biden, however, when he came in, they never enforced that deal. So that's the only thing that basically you have globalist companies that have been ripping us off that won't be able to rip us off any longer. I think that's what the big charge is.
Have you been influenced, some of these exemptions that have been...
Can y'all hear, guys?
Some of these temporary delays, have you been influencing those decisions because of the market reaction?
Well, there are no delays at all. No, nothing to do with the market. I'm not even looking at the market because long term, the United States will be very strong with what's happening here. Now, these are countries and companies, foreign companies, that have been ripping us off, and no president did anything about it until I came along, and then I did a lot about it. You know, we took in tariffs from China, $600 billion. Nobody else took in 10 cents from China. They never did. But when COVID came along, we had to focus on COVID. We did a great job. We got rid of that. We ended up handing over with a market that was higher than it was previous to COVID coming in. But this is very much about companies and countries that have ripped off this country, our beloved USA, and they're not going to be ripping us off anymore. So, you know, I think that has an impact on the market.
Sir, this is a slate of nominees that's been prepared by the Presidential Personnel Office. It includes a number of sub-cabinet level appointments, a number of your ambassadors that have been previously announced, and also, crucially, given the administration's concerted effort to focus on violent crime, it includes a number of U.S. attorneys in major cities that have real crime problems.
Okay. Some very good people, too.
So what did he sign this time?
Thank you, sir. And then we have a number of ceremonial proclamations that Lindsay Halligan is going to...
So two very special proclamations, the first of which is a proclamation that proclaims March 2025 as Women's History Month in honor of all the wonderful women in your administration, all the wonderful women in America, and in honor of everything you've done for women and this administration has done for women in just, what, a month and a half? So.
Yeah, we've done a lot.
Yep, sorry about that, guys.
And women have done a lot for us, right? This is an honor. We have a wonderful woman here, Maria Bartiromo.
Thank you so much.
Nice to have you, Maria.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, and thanks for all that you're doing for women.
Thank you. She's going to do an interview of me later. Maybe I shouldn't do this interview. I should be like Biden, not doing the interviews.
Okay. Hold up. I'm not. And then I thought about it too. I'm like, I could have sworn I seen this before, because I heard him say something about he wasn't paying attention to the stock market. I'm like, I could have sworn he said that like the other day. He said that same exact thing. I knew something wasn't right. I was like, wait a minute. All right, so that's not it, because I thought he said that before when he said he wasn't gonna pay attention to the stock market. He wasn't worried about it. I'm like, he said this before. Let me see. Is this the same one?
Hustle and Flow 660.
Is this it?
Says, wrong one, LOL.
Is this the right one? I think I got it. Is this the right one? Is this it? Oh, shouldn't load that music in case copyright. So I'm gonna wait. Is this the right one today? Is this it, Seismic? This it right here, boss? It's live, but it hasn't. They haven't opened it yet. Oh, let me see. Is that the same one I got? Oh, that's a different one. Okay, appreciate you guys. Let me see. Let me check out this one too. Is it the same one too? Oh, okay. God dang. So this it? Is this it?
I think Europe has given 100 million, and we've given, let's say, 300 plus, and it's more important for them than it is for us. We have an ocean in between.
Since February 21st? Oh, good Lord. All right, we're in a commercial break. Okay, appreciate you, boss. All right, we'll see, man. One of them got to work, shoot. One of them got to work, Clay. One of them, man. We'll see, man. I was waiting on this news. What time is it? 11, and then Jerome Powell speaks at 12:30, right? All right, 12:30. It's all right. And right now, mines are still not doing nothing. Still nothing on mines. Let me go back to my P&L so y'all can see my P&L. So right now, still too much of nothing. Still too much of nothing.
To Fort Bragg, North Carolina, in honor of Private First Class Roland L. Bragg. Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant General Gregory K. Anderson.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, soldiers, families, and honored guests, thank you for being here today. It's a great day for our Army and our community. To our Secretary of the Army, the Honorable Dan Driscoll, our senior official performing the duties of...
Appreciate you, Seisman. Thanks so much, boss. Appreciate you.
To the Commanding General of the United States Army Forces Command, General Pappas and Command Sergeant Major Holland. To our dear leaders and friends from across North Carolina.
No problem at all, okay? I mean, Clay, I didn't know which one either. I was lost. All these damn replays. I'm like, the hell? Threw me off.
Loftus and Mayor and Mrs. Bellflowers.
Okay, appreciate you, Seisman. Thanks so much, boss. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you.
Honoring us today with your presence. To the wonderful family of Private
Resignation ceremony for
it has been great to get to know you and to have you here after traveling from every...
I'll say so. Okay, to say soon President Trump speaks.
Made this event truly special.
So he hasn't spoken yet. To say soon.
Today, we gather on an installation that is the largest in our Army per capita, covering 164,000 acres, supporting over 48,000 soldiers, 80,000 family members, 2,000 Department of Defense
CNBC.
and nearly 100,000 retirees and their families. It is home to our Forces Command.
God, Lord, 3 hours, live in 3 hours?
It is home to the 18th Corps.
Oh, Lord, what the heck is going on? So that means that when they say he's going to be speaking soon, that means in 3 hours soon. Oh, good Lord. All right, I got both of these. This is good Lord. So he's going to be speaking to within 3 hours. Oh, God. All right. Well, let me put the music back on. Let's figure this out. Let's see. Economic. Let's see if they say anything, too. Like the actual time. Hold up, guys. Let me see something real quick. Where's the oh, there we go. Say anything about Trump? Nope. Trump speaks White House, crypto summit. President Trump speak Yeah, I see that, boss. I mean, everything like they all. I mean, it look like they all trying to get these like clickbaits just to get their streams or whatever, not to try to get views, fake views and crap. That's what it look like. So what we looking like right now? So we still pulling back. Let me see. So still pulling back, still pulling back. So right now nothing. So I'm gonna keep this posted, guys. So nothing right now. So right now, still getting a little dip, still a little dip. So right now, still looking weak. So yeah, right now, still not holding right now, guys. I'm only down what, $3.50. So I mean, that's why I took a small risk. Yep. So that's why, yeah, man, I didn't know either, boss, because I kept seeing live, like all over the place. But then and if you go to the bottom, like what Seismic was talking about, it shows the date where it was started streaming at, like February 21st and all that. All right, come on, man. What are we gonna do? I'm still holding. I'm still watching this 570, 569 levels. Still trying to watch these levels. So, I mean, I thought we was going to get some volatility in because I thought the live, I mean, they was going live. That's why I thought it was moving. But all of these fake news outlets right now is putting out things. That's why I was jumping in thinking that he was speaking. So, God dog it, I got faked by news media. I got faked out. Yeah, they got me. They got me. So let's see, guys. I mean, it looked like it wants to make a little H pattern. Look like we want to crack underneath and fall back. Look like if we don't hold those levels, we could pull down to that 568 level, guys. We could pull down even lower. I mean, I jumped in. I thought they were speaking. I thought it was that Trump was speaking. But I got faked out. So I got faked out real quick. But it's not y'all fault. It's just these people putting out these fake live streams. Because I fell for it too. So I'm still keeping on watch, guys. Still keeping on watch. Still keeping on watch. Still just, like I said, I can only take a $10 risk. So, I mean, we'll see. So, I'm just watching this 570 level. Because right now, we're still getting rejected underneath. So, I mean, still looking weak, man. So, we could, I mean, like I said, if we stay underneath 570, we could pull down as low as almost towards that 563 level. If we don't recover. So, what time it is right now? We got about 12 minutes until this kind of closes out. So, let me see, guys. Let me see. Oh. I thought this thing started to freeze up again. So, how my puts are looking? Man. Yep, I jumped in because I got faked out by the freaking news outlet. This is all good. That's why I went in small. So I could take a small little risk. Not even sweating it. So we'll see where we go from here, guys. Cause right now, still looking a little bearish. Look like we still want to yank back down. I mean, especially, again, we close on E570. Close on E570. We will be pulling down the lower prices. Possibly 568, 566, all the way, possibly all the way down to those lows of 562, 563. If those buys don't get back above 570, I mean, we could drop even lower down to the price of 565. Couple of days pattern, like a pump, little in the morning, then dump. Yeah. Well, and like I said, the reason why I jumped in Queen too, because psychologically, based off the chart setup, these are what the areas where the buyers came in aggressive was around 570, back up to the 573 and so forth. I mean, then like I said, we just been on this downtrend pullback. So I mean, we may pull back down all the way back down to those old breakout areas if we don't stay back above 570. Those old breakout areas is around 572. I'm sorry, 562, 563 level. If buyers do not recover 570. If we do pull back, I mean, I just have to, take a small loss on this. Just wait for another opportunity. And, I was anticipating to see what's going to hold, but look like we're not holding it. The market is still weak. The market is still in fear. I mean, you got some good bouncing areas. It's not holding right now due to the talk, fears of the tariffs and trade wars. Because we going into almost some demand territories. The market, SPY is overbought. Oversold. We're in a 30, let me go back to what it was on the daily. We was at a 32, 33? Yeah, we on a 33. We on the 33 on the RSI on the daily, and on the weekly, I think we are at a 44. I think the lowest we came on a weekly was what? Lowest we came on a weekly was around 38ish. Because we are damn near oversold. We are close to hitting that trend line. That 50 SMA on the weekly time frame, where the weekly is all the way. The 50 is all the way down to 560. But then on the daily, you right at the 200-day moving average, right at it, right on top, right on that spot. So that's why I was anticipating to see if buyers could step in and utilize the 200-day moving average to push back up towards the upside. Now, the only thing that's going to cause an issue is if you do crack, you do have room to fall back down to those old low areas. 565 down to 560 level. So if they don't, utilize that 200-day moving average, we could literally pull back down even lower towards that weekly moving average, which is all the way down towards 560. See right here? Right here where that 50 moving average is? And it's right here. It's right here at what? 560.50. 560.50. That's where those lows is at. So I mean, we could put back down lower, guys. I mean, like I said, it just all depends. I mean, that's how low we can go as far as SPY. That'll be the next lowest areas. Would be down to that like I said, between 563s down to the 560s. If they do not get back above 570. If they don't take advantage right now of this 200-day moving average and get back above 570, then we can pull down even lower. But if those buyers can take advantage of it, you know, the 200-day moving average in the 570s, we can definitely still move back up towards the upside. Where we can definitely see a massive bear trap and a push back up where we can recover back on top of 570. Because this candle's about to close out in about 8 minutes. So that's why I was just trying to give it a chance to see, can we, you know, push back, you know, push up towards those highs, but we'll see. So I'm giving myself a little risk, and I'm not adding another one just yet. Like, if we get halfway down, I might add another one. And then that'll be lows of 5 cents, you know, to kind of bring my, whatchamacallit down a little bit. You know, so that'll be 2 shares, just in case. Just in case we do get a bounce. I could never see what SPX can. I mean, well, and engineer, you gotta understand, it's not your fault. It's just the fear of the market. I mean, if it would have been due to all the talks of the tariffs and the trade war, we would have been good. We would have definitely been good. But it's because of that's what's causing that fear in the market. So it's not your fault. So don't kick yourself for it. Because you saw me, I was getting kicked. I was getting hit too. Because every time I was trying to go for call opportunities for good bounces, the fear of the market. So what did I do? I just said bump it. I went from calls to puts. I just switched over. I went from calls to puts. But that's why the best thing to do, like what I'm doing right now, is reducing my risk. So just in case things don't work out, I'll take a small hit. You know, now if things do work out, I can still profit and make something on top of it. You know, I'm not trying to be a millionaire overnight. You know, if things do work out, you know, my negative 350 could go back up, you know, and I could just move my not stop loss, but my stop gain on up. So, I mean, right now I'm just taking a small risk. I got a small contract. I got in at a 10-cent level where if things don't work out, the lowest I can take is $10. That's it. You know, give myself some type of risk. Be smart about it. You know, especially in this condition what the market is in right now. So, I mean, can the market, you know, correct itself and go back up? We possibly could. I mean, anything can happen because you got Jerome Powell speaking. You got Donald Trump speaking. Based off of our charts, buyers have moved in around these price points. But it's just due to the fear of the tariff talk, that's what's making the market drop. SPY is oversold. So it's just right now, it's just a lot of fear still going on.
Morning, brother.
Man, what's up, boss? Good morning, good morning. So it's not your fault, engineers. Don't kick yourself for it. It's just, you know, it's again a fear of the markets. And the reason why I jumped in these levels because based off of the charts, that's, you know, that's why I got in at 570. And then again, if I have to add in another one, you know, down, lower down, I'm gonna do that. But at least I'm gonna add it at certain levels I know that makes sense. So I only got one, which is around 570, which is why I'm down 350. So we do crack. I mean, like I said, the lowest I can take, Queen, is a $10 loss. You know, so I didn't go in full position in this dangerous time right now. That's why I didn't go crazy. That's why I didn't go crazy on calls. I'm chilling on it. So I'm watching to see how the market is gonna hold, but I reduce my risk to where I don't take a big loss. I make a, you know, I take a small loss to where I can get that back. I can easily get $10 back. You know, so but I'm taking a risk. I'm still taking a chance on it just in case. But here we go. What I told y'all. See, let's see. 568. I told y'all those sellers are trying to go every $2 increments down. So right now, 450. So I mean, my contract can't go any lower, really. The only way it can go is really go up. I mean, can I add, you know, more little stop losses here and there? Yeah. I mean, not stop losses, but more contract. Yeah. As we keep pulling back down, I can definitely do that. 568. They go 568. Or if you want to, play both sides of the fence. See which one works out. Balance it out. See which one works. Put yourself in a position where you can balance out your put, balance out your calls. Go on with one on both of them. See which one works. You know, one work better than the other. Okay, close that one out. Focus on the other one. Because if you balance it out, you know, whatever you're losing on one, the other one is going to cover the loss on the other one. So if you got one contract on a put, you got one contract on a call, and let's just say, okay, your puts work, but your calls don't. All right, clear that loss on that call, shut that one down because that put should be covering that loss. That's it. That's like the smartest way to do it. Shut it down. Focus on the one that works. That's about the easiest way to do it. Balance it out if you want to do that. Nothing's wrong with doing that. He said I called that the ghetto spread. I mean, it's kind of like a stranglehold. I mean, but it works. But in a sense, it kind of balances it out if you think about it. Yeah, like again, if you're going for one contract on the put, one contract on the call, and you know where okay, if one doesn't work out, the other one works, and it's covering your losses on the one that doesn't work. So you do is shut that one off, focus on the one that works. Boom. That's about the easiest way to do it. You're balancing out your losses. That's about the other. That's what I used to do. Nah, but that's what I used to do, Insider. I used to stay doing that because I didn't know because I used to get so frustrated because especially when I would get caught in those choppiness because I was like, which way's the market going? And I wanted to trade so damn bad. So what I would do was I would set a contract on a put. I would set a contract on the call. I'll play both sides of the fence. So what I would do is to see which one will work. So one start to go down, the other one start to go up, but it's balancing out the losses. It's like evening me out. So what I would do is, okay, I would get out of the lost one, focus on the one that's winning, cover the loss, and just keep riding. That was the way I used to cheat. That was the way I used to cheat, boss. I used to stay cheating doing that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. I mean, engineer, ain't nothing wrong with that. Balance it out. Put one contract per position. Put, call, see which one works. Balance it out. That's about the smartest way to do it. Balance that bad boy. Go on with small positions so if you're able to go in, you know, if you have enough in your account where you can get in on one, get in on the other, and just watch them bad boys balance because they're going to do the opposite of one another. One going to go up, the other going to go down. So that's it's kind of like a seesaw effect. Nothing wrong at all. Yeah, and in the same sense, like I said, inside it covers that loss. It balances out that loss. Now I haven't went in on my put on this yet. I haven't did it on that one yet because I was so busy caught on this, but still pulling back because I was trying to debate to see if I wanted to add another position. You know, as we do drop low to get some low areas because I'm like. You can only go so low on these contracts. So that's why I was just trying to balance it out to see exactly if I can add another one even lower. Just to see. I mean, like I said, if I win it, I win it. If I don't, I don't. So I'm trying to see if I can add another one even lower to bring down my cost base. Because I know we're still pulling back. Yeah, so boss, I'm still looking at to see we pull back because all I'm doing, like I said, all I'm doing is if I can add another one even lower, I add another one to kind of, you know, going with two. Yeah, like I said, if you want to, engineer, play both sides of the fence. Put one for call and puts. If you see puts, go for puts. As long as we holding, you know, we still pulling back, go for it. Nothing is wrong with that. It's not a crime at all to do that. Nothing at all. Nothing is wrong with that. Right now, we're at 568. Now we're at 568. We're going to possibly run down to 566. I told you them bad boys coming every 2 cent increments. I told y'all that. So watch. I mean, even if you want me to do it, like if I can find a little cheap put contract, probably gonna be hard to do because now, I mean, them contracts I'm pretty sure they spike like crazy. But if I can find one where I can like show you how to balance it, I'll do it. Like I can literally show you like on what I'm talking about, how to balance this bad boy. I mean, I'll do it for the fun of it. Let me see. I'm gonna have to get like a cheap contract. Where I can get in around both prices is what I'm saying. Let me see. Let me see how this one look. I know it's gonna probably be a little off. Contract gonna be a little off. Let me go to this put one. I know it's gonna be off. I know this contract gonna be a little off. All right. Let's see, because I want to go in around the same price so I can just kind of show you what I'm talking about, just to kind of demonstrate it on what I mean. So let me see if I can find one where I can show you how to balance both. I'm trying to find one around the same prices. Trying to find one around 10 cents ish. That's the one right here. So let me just do one at 10 cents on the put. Let me see if I can grab it. All right, got both. So let me see. I got a put call and a put. So I'm gonna just kind of demonstrate on what I mean. So right now, let's see. So I got both. I got a call and a put. I'm gonna kind of show you on what I mean. So I'm trying to see, cause I know I'm using the same day contracts on this bad boy. So let's see. So I'm gonna do both. So like I said, right now I'm balancing out. See, $3 because I'm in both at both. I got them both at 10 cents. So I'm just balancing out both to see which one works in my favor. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing, Queen. I'm just trying to balance out both, which one will work. See this? But you see what I mean? How I'm balancing it out? How I went in around the same prices. One on the put, one on the call to see which one works in my favor. You see that? So if we drop down even lower, that means my puts go up. Even if my calls go down, I'm still balancing out. Like, but you're gonna see. You're gonna see. So we drop on down, even pop up, it's still gonna fluctuate either which way. So right now we in between. We in between. So right now I'm negative $3 to see which way. So I went on a call and a put. I went on both. So let's see. And let me double check that. Let me show me on the right ones on these bad boys too. Hold on, let me see. And my other was a call, right? Yeah. Okay, it was a call. Okay. I was just double checking. To see. And got about 30 minutes, guys. Today is Friday. Half a day. We'll be keeping everything on watch, man. Cause I know I gotta go tend to I gotta go by the schools today too. I mean, I'm gonna try to stay to 12:30 for Jerome Powell speaking, but I'm gonna keep everything on watch, guys. Let's see where we go. So right now, still keeping on watch. Still keeping on watch. Trying to see which way this bad boy want to go. So like I said, I got 2 contracts to balance it. 2 contracts to see which one will work for me better. You know, could it be the call contract? Could it be the put contract? So all I'm trying to do is balance it out. Which one is going to work better? So if the put contracts work, then I can just focus on that, shut off my calls. So right now we're still balancing around 586. But yeah, I'm just doing it just show you, for example, on what to do. You know, in case you ever get caught in something like, you know, see which way you know it truly wants to go. And just eliminate, put them around both, like where you can kind of balance out both of the loss and just play off of it. It's like that bad boy, I don't know what it want to do right now at 568. I don't know what it want to do. That's why my stop loss is kind of just sitting. Not stop loss, but my whatchamacallit, my P&L just kind of sitting sideways, kind of just at $4 because it don't know which way it wants to, where it want to go as far as my contracts. So we'll see. We'll see. Cause you do got room to still fall. I mean, you still got room to fall down to that 565 to 560 level. Five, let's see. Alright, where we at on the other one? Which one was this one? A put. See, calls came down. What, $5? So I'm still keeping this on watch. I mean, I know right now we hitting these levels. Let's say we pull back. I mean, if we do pull back, then my put should go up. I'm trying to see if I see any areas around there on why it's holding. Let me see. But we should be pulling back because I don't think I see any other areas. Oh, hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Right in these levels. Where's this at? Nope, that's not it neither. No, we below all these price points, so it should be possibly pulling back even lower. Yeah, we should be pulling back. Yo, here we go. Somebody say should be pulling back instead of going up. Should be pulling back. So it should be pulling. All right, pulling back on that contract. All right, call contracts. Pulling back. Still pulling back, still pulling back. call. So right now I'm still keeping this on watch, guys. Still keeping this on watch. So, but I'm gonna show you how to control, like how I control it in a sense. So, okay, like say for instance, okay, I'm looking at to see that, okay, if the puts are working out better than the calls, okay, then I would take I would like break a certain area on my calls and focus more on my puts. Like I would do something like this. If I see that we're still looking weak, okay, if we're still looking weak, what time it is? 37. Yeah, so like, okay, so say for instance, okay, calls don't work out. Let's just say for instance, see, look at my stop loss. Look at my loss, $4. That means as my calls pull back, my puts go up. So let's see, right, but you see how I was balancing the loss? See how I was balancing the loss between $4 or $5? It's balancing the two. So one is working, one is not. One is holding, one isn't. But you see what I mean, engineer? You see what I mean? How I'm balancing that loss? How I'm controlling it by using two contracts, separate contracts, one on the put, one on the call, at the same price points. So even if my call doesn't work out, my puts still work. So basically, it's like covering the loss. So right now, what, $4? $4. And if we never crack, my put's gonna go up and go still cover that loss. Let's see. Let me see. We pull all the way down 66. That means my puts go up. And we still pull all the way down to 66. That means my puts is still gonna go up, even if my calls go down. So let's see, guys. Let's see what happens. I'm keeping on watch. So we cracked 67, down to 66 we go. So that means that my puts will be in control. So I'm keeping on watch to see where we at. Man, you too inside, you too, boss. I'm gonna still be heading on out of my as well. And I know we got Jerome Powell speaking. I know we got that. Let me see. Still pulling back. Alright, still pulling back. We crack. Okay, so that means that we should be pulling back on my calls. Let me see. Yep, new lower day so far, 66. But if you know, like I said, engineer, you notice I'm balancing it right now. Still balancing it. Let me see what mine's doing. I mean, mine's moving up. Mine's moving up. Mine's still moving up. So I could close the call and focus on the puts as long as it holds. So what I could do is take 5, close that one out. All right, close that one out. Save face on that one. 5, just all I did was take $5. So I can focus on recovering it back on the puts if the puts hold. So let me see. Let me see if we hold. Let me see if we hold on the puts. So, but you notice my like my loss isn't bad. Like my loss isn't big. So you notice that I took $5 on the call because the calls wasn't working out. But now I'm focused on the puts. Focused on the puts. See, look at my loss, 350. But see how you saw how I balanced that out? You see how I balanced it? To see exactly what I wanted to do, or which way I wanted to go, which side could I trust better? So what, 350 right now? Let me see. I mean, if we get that nice pullback even below 566, that should cover my loss from my calls. So I'm just trying to see can we get that full pullback to cover the whole entire thing. So I want to see can we get that full pullback to cover even the losses I just made on the call, which was $5. I broke even. I'm not broke even, but I took $5 on that to cover it. So let's see. Right now I'm only down 350. because I had to make a decision which ones to stick with. So let's see. I want to see, can we crack 566? 566. If we crack 566, that should lower my P&L. I mean my loss to damn near 250. Let's see. That's because it keeps bouncing. That's why it keeps going back up to 450. So I'm waiting on to see, can we get this pullback? Let me see, can we get this pullback? So I'm trying to balance it out. I'm just trying to balance it. I'm trying to see, can we get that pullback? Let's see. So I'm keeping this on watch, guys. Keeping this on watch. It's 550. Let's see. Just because, again, we just keep dealing those bounces. That's why. If we can get that pullback, it should start to pull my it should start to pull my profits up above my entry. Because I only got in at what, 9 cents? So we should be starting to push up towards the upside. If we can get that crack of 566, my should be moving up where I can cover that loss from that call. And like I said, I'm doing a little demonstration on how to balance your your losses and your profits. So I'm just trying to see, can my contract move up, start to move up above my entry a little bit where I can start getting paid out. Because I took a $5 loss on the call, where I can possibly recover that. So let's see where we go, guys. Let's see. Still down with 450. If we get this crack below this 566 level, I mean, I can definitely start getting paid out. I want to see, can we get this pullback? So we're gonna have to crack 566.50 to down to 566, where I can start to pull my my losses can start going back down. So I'm trying to see, can we get this crack real quick? Starting to get a little bit of bounce. I'm looking at it from a put standpoint too. Oh, let me. I've been having this blocked off, and y'all ain't been able to see Tesla now. I'm sorry. I apologize. I was blocking Tesla the whole time. Y'all wasn't even able to see it. I apologize about that. Sorry. My apologies. Let's see where we go from here, guys. I'm just keeping on watch, see where we go. So right now we're trying to hold these bottoms right here. Trying to hold these bottoms. So like I said, I know the market gonna be tricky as hell. Trust me, I already know, man. But I mean, I definitely just see more downside than upside. Because I mean, the way this is going, I mean, we could possibly see that 560 level, 563 down to 560. Because I mean, we done cracked all the ultimate areas. I mean, 570 you done fell underneath, 568 you done fell underneath. And you already know the bear's gonna go damn near every $2 increments. So the next level from 568 would be that 566. Cause it looked like, I mean, we still can pull all the way down to where my alert is at. And that's right where that old breakout. I mean, we right there, literally. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I just didn't keep disappearing. Still pulling back, guys. Still pulling back. Man, we damn sure cracked that 200-day moving average. Let me see. See right here? See where that 50 SMA is at? And that's right around 563, 562. Like, we almost to that 50 SMA that's like right here. Like, we right by it. I mean, that's on the 5-year chart. And like I said, on the monthly chart, the daily chart, we are, where we at on that bad boy? I mean, we didn't crack the 200-day moving average. We didn't lost that one. Room to still fall to those areas we talked about. So we're still pulling back, though. Still pulling back. We done cracked it, engineer. I'll go back to it. We cracked that. We didn't crack that bad boy. Because that was at like 568. And I'll bring it up right here. I think we done cracked it. We underneath the 200-day moving average. We done cracked it. Yeah, that's all the way right here. Look. We didn't crack the 200-day moving average. We underneath it. 200-day moving average was around, it moved up. And now at 269, almost 269.50. But look where we at. We underneath that bad boy. We underneath it. Still selling on off. Still going into the low areas. So, yeah, look like we still pulling back. We still pulling back. Still looking weak. So, we could pull back down, possibly to the low 560s. We could pull down as low as those 560s. I mean, look right here. Still pulling back, 566. We cracked that. We'll be close to that area we talked about. We still pulling back. Still pulling back. Still pulling on back. Right down to 566. We cracked that. We're going down to the $half mark, 565. We cracked that level, then you're going down to 564. 563 to possible 562. So, I mean, you steady, just still fading. Still fading. Still fading. So, 566 is about to hit. 566 is about to hit. Oh, yeah, we underneath it. We underneath the 200. Now, if you look at the weekly time frame, we're closer to the 50 SMA, which is around 562 level. So if you look at the weekly time frame, that's where your 50 SMA is at. But as far as the daily time frame, we already done cracked the 200-day moving average. We didn't crack that bad boy. That's been cracked already. Yeah, so I mean, we literally cracked that. I mean, that's out the way. So the only thing that we can really focus or see right now is the weekly time frame, which is that 50 SMA is sitting right around 562, right around that level. All right, guys, I got about 11 minutes. I'm gonna soon be heading on out. I mean, like I said, my little loss not bad. I mean, I balanced it out, but I was trying to see can I cover the loss, from the call. So I was just trying to show engineer on how to balance your losses, using the call and to put it at the same time. So I mean, I took a little $5 loss on the calls, but I want to see can I cover it on my puts. So I was just showing her how to balance it. So we can get this crack that'll start to move my loss back down, where I can cover it. So I'm trying to do it. We can start getting these pullbacks instead of getting these little bounces back up. Just get a complete pullback down. So I'm anticipating to see can we just completely pull back without stopping. Because right now I'm down 3. Let me see. Wait, hold up. Oh no, that is right. I was about to say hold up. Okay. I was about to say I was looking at my contract like that wasn't right. I might say it should be pulling, not Yeah, and like I said, do be careful on those same day contracts. Cause like I said, even if you gotta take a little loss, but get out of it and don't hold it. If like things don't go your way, you are in a same day contract, and then and it's not going back up, man, I just rather take a loss than get stuck in it. Cause I used to do that, man. I used to get into those contracts and they don't move, and I'm like stuck at the bottom, no buyers stepping in. I had to cut it. I had to cut it. Get out of that contract versus holding that bad boy. Because they'll count against you. Fees and everything else because your broker has to get you out of them. It's right at my entry. Like right at 9 cents on my entry. If we could get this drop, it can start to move up towards the upside. That's what I'm waiting on. So if we could crack this level, my profit should start to move up towards the upside. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on that this crack so I can start taking profit towards the upside. So here we go. Let's see. Can it start to? Here we go. Here we go. Good Lord, I was waiting on that. I was like, man, it still should start to soon move my losses. I mean, cover my call losses. It's like, good Lord, now we doing it. I was waiting on it. It's like, ugh. She was driving me crazy. So 550, and let me see. Yeah, wait for the pullback down. Like I said, engineer, look at your 180 12-hour chart and put a price line at 563.58, and you can see where that old breakout was to your left-hand side. Look at your 180 12 chart and tell me what you see if you don't see that. It could pull back down to that old breakout level. Especially after you crack 570, you got like that 563-ish level right where we had that old breakout. Then we went on that bullish rally. It looked like around 563. Still pulling back, still looking good. Come on, baby. Come on. Pull your way all the way down. I'm trying to cover this I'm trying to show my girl engineer how to balance this little loss, down only 450. Come on. Stop, hold it. God dog it. Drop it like it's hot. So crack. Come on, keep going. Okay, I'm trying to show how to balance the loss. I'm trying to show how to balance it. If we get that all the way down, I can cover the loss completely. Just showing how to do it. By using 2 contracts. Alright, I'm gonna show it real quick. Because I'm sure I'm gonna show it. I'm trying to focus on my trade. So I should be moving down to 350. Come on. Stop bouncing. Shit, I'm trying to lock it out. I mean, I'm trying to see can I cover the whole balance. I mean, $4 ain't nothing, but still, I'm trying to show how to control it. I'm trying to show how to control the dang loss if they can if I get this full crack underneath 566, so I can get this cover my call loss too. If I can hurry and get it. Come on, man. Come on. Because it keep playing around my entry on my puts. Because I needed to move. I need to bounce above it. I'm trying, Queen. I was trying to balance it out right now, but we keep giving these dang bounces. I mean, I'm waiting for the possible pullback so I can... I'm gonna just take a look, cause I can keep playing with this damn thing. If I gotta take a little small loss, boom. How much did I lose today? Ooh, $5. Shoot me. But yeah, but I balanced it. But you see how I balanced it out? $5. But yeah, that's just, I just. So $5 I can easily get back, ain't nothing. But I managed to use 2 contracts and balance out a damn loss. It is that the contract that I had wasn't doing nothing. That's why I wasn't about to even play with it and get stuck in it. I was like, nah. Because it's like it keeps sitting around my entry. And especially knowing that today's the last day of these contracts and we got those expiration date, I was like, nope. I ain't about to get stuck in that crap. Nope. I ain't taking a chance on that. But I am waiting on bounces. That's why I wanted to pull back as low as it can. Oh, let me show engineer what I was talking about. I'm sorry. That's why I wanted to pull back as low as it can so I can possibly go for those holes. For those movement back up towards the upside. Trust me, I want to go for those calls. But I wanted to pull back low enough to those good areas. Right here, engineer. See, look. That's why right here. We got room to pull back as low as those. See that old breakout area right here? To the left? See that? That was the area we needed to break out. Then we went on that moving on up. We went on that bull rally. See that? We went on that bull rally. After we broke above that 563.58-ish level, bull rally, because we went red to green. Said, look where we at. Almost to that same price level. Almost to the same price level. Almost right there. You see it? Because we already lost 570. 570 is done. We have room to fall right back down to this old breakout area of 563.58. And also, like I said, we look at a 5-year chart. That'll put us close to the 50 SMA. So that kind of makes sense. It's kind of almost close to one another. So if I take a 5-year chart, if I go here, you can kind of see almost the same exact thing. So even on the 5-year chart, your 50 SMA is right lined up with 562. See how you get that dump on off right towards 562? See that? It's lined up almost the same exact thing. Old breakout area around 563, and you got your 50 SMA around 562. So it's almost like around the same price point. So, I mean, this is a 5-year chart. This is a 180-12 chart. And they almost got the same exact price point when you pull back down to. Like right to this old breakout area, almost the 563 level right here. Old breakout. Yep, right here, boss. I mean, look like we got room to fall all the way back down towards that 563, 562 level, AK. Towards this old breakout level when we went on that rally. That bull rally, once we got this breakout here, and we rallied all the way on up towards 612, and it came right all the way back down to this old breakout level right here. That's the floor. So, it looked like we could come back down there low, guys. I mean, that's why I'm anticipating to see if we do pull back down to these lows, can we utilize that for a possible bounce? So, I mean, that's about the last line of defense, because if you think about it, on your daily chart, you already cracked the 200-day moving average. That's done. The only other areas that we got left is the 180 chart, which is 562, your old breakout area, and your 5-year chart, which is the 50 SMA, which is right here at 562. So these will be your only levels of line of defense left. That's it. I mean, 200 days out of the way until you get back on top of it. Now, can buyers do it? Can buyers reclaim? They can, but they got to do it before 1 o'clock. Other than that, I mean, you're gonna be just out of luck. But they gotta, especially on the 180 chart, they gotta close that candle on top of 570 before 1 o'clock. That's the, I'm telling you right now. Other than that, that old support is going to remain resistance. That's it. I mean, that's the only thing I can see. So they got what time it is? About to be 12. So they got almost an hour to go. They gotta close that candle. They gotta find a way to push back on top of 570, which will create a lower shadow. If miraculously the buyers can step up and get back on top of 570 floor, miraculously, not saying it's gonna happen. That's what they're gonna need to do. If they can miraculously get back on top of 570, that'll clear the floor. That'll put you back on top of the 200-day moving average for the possible push back up towards the upside. That's still a possibility. However, if they remain underneath 570 and underneath 568, you're going to stay underneath that floor here, which is going to remain resistance, and you're going to remain underneath the 200-day moving average. That's going to remain resistance. So that's why 570 is so important, that those buyers got to retain that 570 level, because that's going to put you back on that floor and put you back on top of the 200-day moving average. Wait. Can you? Oh, yeah, well, these right here, Queen. You talking about this one, the one I'm on right now? These are 12-hour charts. So it's not 1 hour, it's 1 o'clock. So every 1 o'clock, those candles close out, whether it's 1 o'clock p.m. or 1 o'clock a.m. So right now, this candle is going to close out at 1 o'clock p.m. and then that next candle is going to stay open until 1 o'clock a.m. So that's how that works. So this candle, in order to help the next candle coming in at 1 o'clock, that candle alone needs to close on top of 570. So as 1 o'clock hits and that new candle comes in, that's going to turn back into support where we can still utilize 570 to push our way back on up. Because what's going to happen is, if those buyers can still utilize this candle here and push, not the wick, but push the body of the candle back on top of 570, that's going to create a big lower shadow. Because that's indicating that sellers are still having trouble pulling back underneath the prices of 570. So right now, you're closing underneath that. That's representing bearishness. But if that candle can close back on top, I'm talking about the body. If the body can close back on top of 570 and create a lower wick, that means that that level is still holding up for strong support. Like here, pullback failure, pullback failure, pullback failure, pullback failure, where those buyers utilized that 570 and you had that nice run right back on up towards the upside. So in order to create a pullback failure at 570, buyers need to take that body of that candle by 1 o'clock and close it back up that way. That's about the only way. And the reason why that's going to be very important is because if they can get back on top of 570, you're also getting back on top of the 200-day moving average, which is on your daily time frame. So that's going to help. So you'll have double the support. You'll have the 200-day moving average, and you'll also have the 570 level. So that's why that'll be the smartest thing for the buyers to do. That'll be the smartest thing, because if they can retain 570, retain that level where it's going to create a failure pullback, where you see none of the bodies of the candles closing underneath that bad boy. That means that floor is solid, where buyers can utilize that for a strong demand zone to push right back on up. So what we need to see for today is those buyers need to close that body of that candle back on top of 570, because that's going to create a pullback failure. If not, 570 is going to go right back into resistance, because it's all about the opening closes. You're closing underneath 570, that means 570 is going to be resistance. So that means once the next candle come in, you're going to be welcome to 570 resistance and the 200-day moving average resistance. So that means that we could see lower price points even underneath that 563. So that's why that matters. If that can close on top of 570, that's going to create, it's going to avoid a major pullback even further down. So if they can close on top of 570 and stop that, then we can reverse the play back up towards the upside, because 570 is remaining as a strong cement floor, but sellers that have a hard time closing underneath it. So if they can close on top, we go up. We close underneath, 9 times out of 10, you got room to still pull your way right back on down, where you will continue this downtrend on down. You're going to just continue to fade. You're going to continue to fade because, again, not only are you underneath 570, you're underneath the 200-day moving average. So, again, if they can get back on top of 570, that's going to clear both support lines, 200-day moving average and 570. So, by 1 o'clock, even when I'm about to leave, by 1 o'clock, guys, buyers have to get back on top of 570. No questions asked, nothing else. They got to get back on 570. Point blank. They got to close that candle, 570. And because, again, that's going to give them two floors. You got to keep in mind the 200-day moving average and your 570 floor. So right now we're at 578. I'm sorry, 568. So you can see that buyers are trying to step in. Buyers are slowly trying to push that bad boy back up. So you know what they're trying to do. They're trying to close that candle on top of 570, which that's what they need to do in order to prevent another drop, a further drop. So let's go to the to the monthly real quick. I'll show y'all. So go to the monthly. Look where your 200-day moving average is at. Look at that. You're underneath that bad boy. See that? That's why they need to close above 570, because that's going to get them back above the 200-day moving average, and that's going to give them on top of the 570 floor. So let me take a duplicate copy of this real quick, and I'll show y'all. Let me go to duplicate. All right. And let me go to 570. Right here. You need to get back above 570. Gotta get back. They gotta utilize that 570 to get you back above the 200-day moving average, where you can bounce and move your way back up towards that 13 EMA, which that'll be pushing back towards the 580s, towards the 580s. So right now you need the 200-day moving average. That's bad. That ain't good. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. That's gonna cause even more. See that? That's even bad, even worse. That downtrend going to continue if they don't. If those buyers don't hold those levels, it's going to get worse and worse. It's going to get worse and worse. So that's why I'm saying that you need to get above 570. Got to start somewhere. But other than that, you're just free falling. You free falling. It's like cracking through a floor, and you're on a. Let's say you're on a 12th floor apartment, and you're just cracking through each floor. Bam, 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 bam. You just cracking. It's just cracking through each damn floor. It's like no floor in sight, no support where it's holding and bouncing back up. You just falling. I mean, again, that I'm telling y'all, this is the last line of defense for these bodies, because other than that, it's gonna get ugly. Because if we crack underneath 563, that old breakout area, that means 563.58 is gonna be resistance. See that? Look what happened last time we was underneath that bad boy. How far did we pull back down here? Around 540. So you see on how important that line is? And you see on how deep that drop went underneath that price point? 563.58. Look at that drop. 563 down to 540. That's a $20 drop right there. So put it like this. Let me set this up. Let me do this before I head out. You want to avoid falling in this channel. This is what you want to do. This is what SPY needs to avoid. We need to avoid this. You don't want to fall back in this channel. Now y'all see it? When it cracked the trend lines, let me just darken these, because we don't need this crap no more. They don't even matter no more. They don't even matter. We underneath them. We didn't crack it, so it don't mean crap. So let's see. So let me take all these off. All right. All right, boom. Now you see this big old channel. Now you see what I'm talking about? In order to avoid falling back in this big channel, you need to stay on top of what? 563.58. You got to stay on top, because other than that, you fall, you're going right back in this channel right here. Right back in this old channel. Look at this. Look at this. Right back in this old channel. You want to stay on top of that. You want to stay on top, because other than that, you'll be falling right back down to this old channel setup. That's what you want to avoid. What was this? 518.50, I think. What was those bottoms at? I think around 518.50, I think. Because that was like, I remember those back in the day. Before we went on that breakout. 518, I think it's 518.50. I'm not mistaken. Oops. Sorry about that. 518.50 bottoms. Yeah, somewhere in that little bracket. Yeah, see that channel setup? Now y'all see it? Tops, bottoms, midpoint area. Now y'all see it? Engineer, Queen, now y'all see it? On why we need to stay above it? Why we need to stay above that particular price point? Because if not, you'll fall right back in this old channel again. Look. You crack that 563, you'll fall right back in this old channel. You'll be coming right back down to this bad boy. So that's why. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna restart all this over though. Let me reset this. Let me make a duplicate copy. I know they made like 20 damn near duplicate copies of this crap. So we fell out of this channel. So let me erase all of this real quick. I mean, because I'm using the new one. Let me take all of this off. Take all of this off. Don't need none of this right now. We're gonna just focus on where we fell from. So we're gonna focus on just that level. So let me take off this, take off this, take off this. Come on. Take off this. 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 Come on. Take off this. And that should be it. See, you fell out of that channel. Now y'all can clearly see it. See, this was the old channel we were in. This is the old channel. Then we fell out of that channel. Now we fell back into this channel. So you see that? The channel flip. See that? You fell from out of this channel now into this channel. You didn't fell into this one. Now you got the bottoms towards that 563.58 level, because that's the old breakout area. Because again, if you go back this way, you can clearly see where we had a channel in that price range. You see that, right? Tops 563.58, bottoms 518.50, mid areas 540. In order to fall back in this channel, those buyers gotta step in for that possible bounce back up. If not, we fall right back into this territory. I'm telling you. You're gonna see more downside coming, I'm telling you. All the way down to this area. I promise you. Still getting weak too. Are we still pulling back? Look at that. Still getting weak. Still pulling back. We got room to fall back down to those areas we talked about. So 563.58. That's this level here. 563.58. If we crack that, you're going back in this channel. I'm telling y'all right now. And look at the impact once you fall back underneath 563.58. Look at this. Pull back down, all the way down to 540, all the way down to 518.50. Back up, 563.58. Back down to what? 540. See that? And we cracked this bad boy. You got room to fall back down to that 540. Ooh, boy. This dump is looking just, God, this dump. The more I keep looking at it and going further out, it's like it's getting worse and worse. Like, jeez, Louise is getting worse and worse. I mean, I'm talking about how far we can dump, on how far we can drop. Like, look at this. I mean, Queen, look at this. Look at this old channel before the breakout. I mean, we was going from what? 560s down to 518. If you round it off, 520. Let's just say 520. We're going to round it off. Almost what? $40? 40? Yeah, $40. So 560, 520, 540. So 60, 40, 20. So right here, $20. Here, $20. Thus giving you a complete movement of what? $40 drop. $40 drop from 560, 40, 20. And look what we aiming for. Look at this. Look what we aiming to. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Woo! And look where we at, guys. Look. This is gonna be very interesting, boy. Very, very interesting. We aiming for that price point. We aiming towards it. We aiming towards it. We close to it. We don't want to fall in that channel because you'll be right back into the ranges of 560s, 550s, 540s. You'll be back down to these lows again. If you crack underneath 563, 50, 58, you'll be back in this old channel. Boy, that ain't good. That ain't good. So like I said, if you crack this, you got room to fall as low as 540. Damn, that ain't good. Jeez Louise. Cool. I mean, it seems like from 612, you just been dumping. And we go all the way down to 560. Let's just say we go all the way down to 560. How far have we fallen? So we had a high around 513, but you know, I like to stay in the even numbers. So let's see. If let's just say 60. Let's just say 612. We say 612. Oops, sorry about that. Let's say 612 minus. We fall down to 560. That means how far we dropped? $52 from 612 alone, and we hit 560. That's a $52. That's a $52 drop. We've been on a $52 decline right now. So last time we dropped, how far did we fall before we actually got that reverse? Got a nice movement back up, because this is way deeper than this. I mean, we done came all the way back down to this bad boy. This is like a huge drop. I'm trying to see, because this right here was a $40 drop. Then up to a $20 drop, but you build a higher low. From these lows, higher low. So you went from $40 drop to now a $20 drop, building up a higher low. You can clearly see this in the triangle pattern within that frame. You see it, you can clearly see that. Now, as we go this way, I put it like this. It's gonna be far-fetched. I know it is. Cause I'm trying to stay positive as much as possible. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to stay positive for a pound for a bounce. I'm trying my hardest. So, cause I'm trying to measure this out. You know, I'm trying to stay positive on uptrends, you know, for good bounces back on up to it. I'm trying to stay as positive. I'm trying to figure this out, man. Because we know where the tops is at 612. We know this. So I'm trying to see, you know, where's going to be that red to green movement where we get that bounce back on up. You know, is it going to be the recovery of 570 back up? Is it going to be the possible bounce of 563, 58 back up? Like, when are we going to get that big red to green move back toward the upside? You know, let's see, because I keep trying to find every area, because the only area I seen where buyers moved in aggressive was 570. Because 570 buyers came in aggressive and pushed you from that level all the way up to 597.76. Then we pull back down around that 582.65 and then bounce back up towards the 600 range. So this way, you're back underneath 582.56, so we know that's resistance. Now at this moment, we're back under 570. We know that's resistance, because you gotta think about it. Old support turns to new resistance. So 570 is resistance. So, so I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying to map this out the best way possible, guys. I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying so hard, man. Because right here you see a higher low build from 563.58 back on top of 570, where you started to create somewhat of a higher low build back up towards the upside. Right here we have not gotten that bounce. We have not got the bottoms yet. Right here you got the bottoms. Right here you got the bottoms. Right here you got the bottoms. Here just straight free falling. It's like no bottoms have really formed yet. It's just been down, 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 down. We have not got no bottoms yet. Like, where will buyers hold, or where will buyers stop bears from pulling underneath? The only level I can see is right here. The next level is really right here that I can see. I'm trying to figure out as we pull them back down. I mean, we got these levels here. What is this? What is this? 85.25? But we're gonna need, no, that can't be, no. That ain't right. Oh, here we go, 66.40. 66.40. Did I make a duplicate copy real quick? Let me see. Copy. 566.40. Let me see something. 566.40 range, maybe? Like right at these bottoms? Let me see something. I'm looking at these bottoms right here. You got these old upper shadow. That acted as support. And that's right where we at. So 66.40. Then you ran on up to what? Back on up to 68. And then up to 70. So 66, 68, 70. God, I'm trying to find these bottoms. Guys, I'm trying. Right now we're cracking because I'm trying to see if we're going to pull all the way back down to that 563 level. All the way back down. Or are we going to try to hold somewhere, somewhere within these ranges right here? I'm trying to figure it out with these bottoms. I'm trying to figure it out, guys. Because right now we're still free falling. We still falling. But 66.40 is what buyers came in right here. So 66.40 we had a little bottom at. Then you move your way back to 68 up to 70. That's where you kind of gave you like a little uptrend right here. So where are these good bottoms gonna be? I mean, will those buyers reclaim these levels here? Utilize these levels again? It's right here. Or will we actually pull all the way back down to that old breakout level of 63.58 level? But right now we're still declining. So I haven't seen no pushback up towards the upside just yet. So it look like we still, man, this is crazy. Dude, jeez Louise. Guys, I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to figure it out. It's just that we're still free falling. I mean, right now we still 66 is still fighting. You lose 66, you're going back down to 565. And that's your $half mark. You already know what's going. You know already with that. You lose that $half mark, then you're going to pull back down into the low 60s. 64, 63, 62, 61s, all the way down to 60 itself. So even down to these lows. So this is crazy. I mean, this damn thing that just dumped on off from 612, just dump. I mean, bear rally. Imagine looking at that from a put standpoint. That would be a bull rally. If you would flip that chart upside down, that would be a bull rally for the puts. Like, watch. If I take a duplicate copy of that, watch this. Do you think I'm lying? That would be a bull rally. Let me take this chart and flip it. Watch this. If I turn it upside down, you should see green. Watch this. Look. From a put standpoint, look at this. From a put standpoint, that bad boy rally. Look at this. Puts. That's your puts going up. So let's see. Like where would so let's look at it upside down. From an upside down standpoint. Okay, how far can we drop, before we get a bounce? So like we'll be some strong. Damn. Jeez Louise. Holy crap. Do I got 180 on my okay, let's see. Oh damn, you did do a downtrend breakout on the puts though. Damn. Let's see. Holy crap. Holy crap. And again, the chart is upside down. So this is from a put standpoint. Oh, dude, I didn't mean to remove it. I meant to duplicate it. My bad. So see what the tops is. Right around the area we talked about. I mean, with the bottoms. That was around, what, 1850? That was 1850, right? I think so. So I think it was 1850. Let me see. 1850. Alright, 1850. And let's see. This is crazy. On how far we can actually drop. I'm basing off of the puts. Alright, so right here. Okay, look. So right here. So if those buyers can bounce, utilize that, we can bounce off of that. Oh yeah, so we do have to definitely gotta go down around that 63 level. So we do have to go around that level. Shit, this is crazy work. Crazy work. Cool. So yeah, we could pull back down to the 563 levels. Cause look, I mean, look at it from a put standpoint. Look where you got rejected or where those buyers held. Right around 563ish. You can see right here where the puts came back down to, pushed up to. Cause your buyers ran up around 564. Cause you gotta remember, I'm looking at it upside down. So remember, buyers ran up towards 564, 563.50 level and fell back down. So if you go back this way, again, look at the chart upside down, look where we at. So they do have to pull back around that 564 level. This is crazy. Damn, this is crazy. And I'm looking at it from a put standpoint, this look crazy. Good Lord. Because that's where you got rejected at on SPY. When SPY had moved from that 520 level, ran up to 540, ran up to 560 60 level, almost 64, you got rejected and you came right back down to 540 level. So that old area, that old support line, support, well, I'm looking at it upside down. Old support line could be resistance, meaning that could be the possible bouncing area. We could pull down and buyers could step up and bounce back up. Now, if they do bounce back up, where can we, how high can we go? This is crazy. But if you crack, you fall right back in this channel, that means that you got more puts to ride on up from the levels of 560s, 540s, 520s, where you'll get that complete, god dang, cool. This is crazy work, guys. This is crazy. Cause that's how much you got room to steal on your puts. Cause again, I'm looking at this upside down. Cause again, if buyers crack that 560 and go back in that old channel, that means puts still have room to make money on the 540 and even all the way back down to these areas right here. And that's around 520. You crack right back in that channel. Look how much room you still got to fall. From 560, 540, 520. Right back to these areas here. That is insane. Holy crap. So that means we may bounce. Again, may possibly crack this bad boy. Go back to this level. Here. That's 540. Holy shit, Taki. That means that's a downtrend. From where? From 5, 6, 12. Holy wait. If that was the curve. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. Ain't no way we about to fall that low. Ain't no damn way. We about to fall that low? Ain't no freaking way. Because again, if those buys bounce and then get rejected, that'll be around these old areas, almost like an inverted head and shoulders. And you do have room to fall back down to the 540, which would be here. You clearly see that across the board. And then you get another little pullback. And downtrend set up the opposite way. Holy shit, Taki. That'll put you back down to 520. Damn, wait. Damn, so could we pull back to that old breakout level 480? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm saying if that was to happen, if, like I said, we crack that area that we supposed to bounce, because that'll put us back in this old channel. 560, 540, 520. If that crack, and look, I mean, I'm talking, look, based off of this, look at this. Look where that area is at right here. 540. Next level, 520. And again, I got the chart upside down. So that means instead of an uptrend, see, that'll be an uptrend on your puts, but then it'll be a downtrend on your calls. Man, that is crazy. I know better. And this is in real time, and look where we at. That is crazy. Holy I know better. Holy crap, because you right there about 560. You see that? Look, 560. Get a little bounce back on up, and we crack 560, going possibly can move to 540. That'll be this old area here. Holy shit, Taki. So, ooh, Lord. Yeah, I mean, the way this is looking, I mean, look, I mean, again, this chart is upside down from a put standpoint. So, Ethan, if we crack 560, we're going back in this channel. This old channel, look, and now this is it upright. So, let me go back. Let me go back a little bit. Hold up. So, if we crack, and I'll take all of this off. Focus on this area right here, right here. So we right by it. So if we don't get back above 570, so I'm telling you, buyers got to get back above 570, because I'm telling you guys, the more you stay underneath that 200-day moving average, I'm telling you, more pain is coming, because you have no more support line other than those low areas. The only other area that we got is on the weekly. That's going to be the 50 SMA, and that's going to be at 562, 563. Because on the daily, we already underneath the 200-day moving average. So, if we crack underneath that 563.58, we're going back in this old channel right here. Look at this old channel. From 560, 540 to 520. You got a $40 drop and a $40 move on up. Look at the old channel before the breakout, before the bull rally. This was the channel that we were in. 520, 540, 560 before the breakout. If we crack, we'll fall right back in that channel. Oh, we may. Ethan, you think we may fall back in that channel? Kind of like a channel magnet? You think we may fall back in that channel after we did that channel breakout? We may fall back in that channel? Because if we don't hold this top, we'll fall back into this old channel, this old channel of 560, 540, 520. And not just that, to make things even worse.
Gennaro says.
That is.
I think so.
And not just that. And I'm gonna show y'all what else. Because what was the area we needed to break out? Okay, think about it. What was the old area that stopped us in 2022? Look, go back a little bit. What was the area that stopped us in 2022? 840. I'm sorry, 480. 480. Go back a little bit. Look. 5 years. Look, right here. If we were to get that dump on off, look at the old breakout level. Remember, that was the area that took us out in 2022. From 580 down to 360. We went damn near on a $100 20 drop and a $100 move back on up. We did a couple handle pattern. Bow. Broke out of that 580 level. If that bad boy was the tank, because right now, your last line of defense, I'm telling you right now, is this. I'm looking at it from a 5-year standpoint. Your 50 SMA is right there at 562 level. That's your next indicator. Now, if you lose that indicator, you got room to fall all the way back down to that 200-day moving average on the 5-year chart, which is all the way back down underneath 580. You lose that 50, look how much room you got to fall this way. And that'll put you back down towards that old trend line that way. Woo! Jeez Louise. Holy crap. Boy, them buyers better step in. Them buyers better step in. They better get back on top of 570. They better do. Man. Because you crack that. And like I said, even if I take all this off, let me take off the line so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Them buyers better step in. Because it's going to get worse. The buyers better step in and get before it get worse. Because look right here. I'm taking all my lines off so y'all can see it. Right now, on the 5-year chart, we got that 50 SMA right here. And that's going to be around 563. Around 563. That area we was talking about. 563, 562. If they lose that, you're going back down to 560. You'll be losing that 50 SMA with room to fill that gap from the 50 SMA down to that 200-day moving average, which will bring you to that old breakout area that took us out in 2022. That was around 480. 480, we got rejected. We had that 1-year downtrend. 1-year downtrend, then we recoup right back between the end of 2022, 2023, which gave us that cup and handle pattern. We rebroke above 480 and been on a 2-year run ever since. Look how much room look how much we would have to fall back down to. Back down to that 480. Holy shit. God. Boy, them buyers better step up because you already lost the 200-day moving average on the daily. This is on the weekly. The next one is that 50 SMA is right here. You lose that. I mean, boy, them buyers better step up. Them buyers better step up before the market closes. That's all I'm going to say. Because other than that, more downside is coming. Because, again, if I look at it on the weekly, we underneath that bad boy. Weekly time frame, 200-day, look at that. 200-day moving average. We underneath it already. We're room to fall back down to that, what? 562 level. Because now, all your indicators are working against you. 13 EMA, 50 SMA, 200-day moving average. Everything is now working against you. You done lost this trend line. We're room to fall back down. Oh, boy, this is about to get bad. Oh, this is about to get bad. Jeez Louise, this is about to get bad. Holy crap. But I'm telling you, I'm telling you what the buyers need to do, guys. By 1 o'clock, if they can pull it off, it'd be a miracle. Them buyers gonna have to get back on top of 570. I'm telling you. In order to avoid that drop, they're going to have to get back on top of 570. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because if those buyers get back on top of 570, that'll create a pullback failure. Not only that, that'll put you back above the 200-day moving average on the daily. They need to reclaim. They got to get this body of that candle to close on top. Now, the reason why, because if they can do that, then we can see another movement like we got here before, where we came back down to that level, where we played around the 566, 568 level, where you can see the bodies of the candles close. You notice pullback failure, pullback failure, pullback failure, pullback failure. We had none of the candles crossing below 570. So that means that those bulls guarded that area. Where bulls came in, we seen a nice red to green for a move back up. So what they need to do right now, and I'm gonna stay on with you guys another 30 minutes. I'm gonna stay on with you guys. I want to make sure we good. Oh, and thank you for the Jerome Powell speech. Right now, buyers gonna need to get back on top of 570. They're gonna have to stay on top of 570. That's crucial. They got to do it. They got to do it. They got to do it because that's gonna keep them at that 570, 573 level. That's gonna keep us back in this channel. Right now we U-shape it. Ooh, almost like an inverted head and shoulders. If they get back on top of 570, then we golden. We get back on top of 570, we golden. I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, I'll go for that another position on that chart that I was in. I mean, I'll take another one. I'll go for another risk. Let me see. U.S. short-term interest rate futures based on June rate. Okay. 2025 after Powell says. Okay. So look like we're trying to recover 570. Let's see. Recover 570. Put us back in that channel, 570, 573. Start to move our way back on up. So we know the level that we need to get back on top of, 573. We know we got to get back on top of that. So let me see, because, man, I want to, matter of fact, let me see, guys. Let's see. Because that can add some hype into the market where we can get that move back up, where we can reverse. So let me see, can we get back above 570? Let's see. Because, man, I want to give this bad boy a chance. I want to see can we get back above 570 and try to, because, man, should I go for it? Because I want to do the same. I want to use the same day contract where I can get in and out. Because, I mean, we still got time where I can still hold it. Right now we're at 6. Let me see. Where's these, let me see what the delta is on this damn thing. On my calls. Where's that? I mean, it does look like I can still make money off of this contract. If they can get back above 570, I can definitely utilize this contract still. We're starting to pull back on it right now a little bit. Let me see. I'm trying to get some contracts I can possibly use. Let me see. 580. So we pulled back on this contract. So let me see. Starting to pull back a little bit on this one. Again, if we get that breakout, I mean, we could definitely see that squeeze. Possible squeeze above 570. I'm just trying to debate if I want to use the same day contract because I still want to give it a chance. I just still want to see can we get a squeeze to see if buyers gonna really step in and push. I mean, I can take a small risk to see can we recover, you know, create a lower shadow underneath 570 for that recovery at 570 and push up towards 573. But I'm trying to debate if I want to use the same day contract or next week's contract. Let me see how. What's next week? The 10th, right? Yeah, the 10th. Let me see. Let me see how the contracts look on them bad boys. Let me see. Let me see. What we at on? What I got on left on mine? 585. Almost around the same area I got in that last time. So let me see. Let me see how these contracts look real quick. I want to look at Mondays. You know, kind of give myself a little bit of breathing room. Man, I know I didn't use two. Shit. Let me see. I wonder if I have enough of them to let me in on this damn contract though. Let me see. Cause right now I know we still pushing. We still pushing. I was trying to catch. Damn, can I get a red candle? Possibly for an entry back in. Cause I want to use Monday's contracts just in case. But I need some red candles real quick. I want to see a quick little pullback. What, 45? 45-ish? What, 20? Put me at 40. Let me see if it's going to even let me do it. Because I know I didn't use half of my contracts already. Let me see. Don't let me even try to get in. Oh, yeah, it can let me do it. Cool. All right, cool. I just need a pullback. So I just want to see. I'm going to try it, boss. I'm going to see. Because I think we may, especially with Jerome Powell speaking, man, I'm trying to see if I can grab it. I don't want to miss it. We ain't getting no pullbacks on this chart though yet. God, I've used it for Mondays. I'm using Monday's contract. God dang it, I don't know if it's gonna pull back down to where I was trying to get in at. Possibly is over. Yeah. So y'all got the links. Y'all got the links inside. Who else I'll talk to? Queen, Ethan. Y'all got the links. If y'all don't mind posting it. Man, I was trying to get a red candle, man, but look like this bad boy pushing. God, I'm trying to get this red candle, man. I was trying to get a little quick pullback, but damn, I think I missed it. Shoot, I think I might have missed it. I appreciate you, boss. All right, let's go ahead and take a look real quick. I'm turning the music off. Go ahead and turn that off. Turn that off. All right.
The idea of an overshoot, of a modest overshoot or moderate overshoot of inflation really became irrelevant, and we were back to the regular framework, and we did what we did, and you have the results today. So I think
my bad, guys. About to turn the music off. I'm sorry.
The focus in the consensus thing, we'll be looking at
all right, it's off.
the focus that we had on the effective lower bound. It's probably not the base case anymore, but it's probably still relevant. We'll be looking.
Trying to see, can I get a pullback real quick? I'm trying to see if it's gonna work.
An interesting idea, and there are different ways to express that. And we'll be certainly will also be looking at the idea of
come on, man. Still got the dang pullback yet.
Of inflation over the 2% target following periods when inflation has been low. We'll be looking at all of those things, and
I'm trying to see if I can get in. I'm gonna still hold my position and see can they pull back to it real quick. Because I mean, if we can hold, I'm gonna go for it.
Particularly our post-meeting communications. We're
So 575. Can we pull back down to that 40 level?
Compare ourselves to what other
how low can we possibly go? I'm gonna keep 45. I'm gonna keep 45. I just want to see can we hold. I mean, I'll take a little risk. I mean, I'll try it.
Sort of the end of the song.
I'm not gonna get in right at 570 because that's still holding up as resistance.
Let me pick up on
I want to pull back away from it.
Question about the level of prices versus the inflation rate. Economists spend a lot of time making the distinction between the rate of change and the level.
Come on, pull back. Come on, pull
I'm
back.
not sure that the public fully understands this because you see these surveys about how frustrated people are with inflation. Inflation now is not that different than their target. It's above, but not meaningfully so.
I'm trying to see if it's gonna get me in, guys. I'm trying to get in. Trying to see if it's gonna let me in.
Price stability needs to.
If you pull my if you can take my order. So I got left on this 45.
From the objective.
Buying power?
If you've had a big run up and the
much I didn't use. Jeez.
The inflation rate.
What's the lows? 28.
Is back to normal. Is that something we need to read?
Lows is 28.
The public experience. What the public experience is the prices of things. And the prices of things went up a lot in 2021.
Just need a 10-cent pullback real quick.
In 23, and
trying to see if we can grab my order.
I'm
gonna hold it. I mean, I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna see where we go.
Now,
I just need some red candles real quick though.
Not wrong. They are experiencing high prices, and obviously, you can have a great labor market, but if people are really struggling because of high prices, that's what they're
Golden XP says.
They're right about what they're saying.
The legend himself.
Man, what's up, boss? Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for joining me, man.
If there's any need to redefine
I'm trying to see. Are we pulling back? Let me see. Let me see if we get this little pullback real quick.
I won't get the exact words, but everyone here knows it's the idea.
I'm gonna have to try to work on my stop loss, even if we do pull back. Let's see.
Without having to consider the possibility.
So the lows is 28.
That's price stability.
So if I take,
rethink inflation.
I'm trying to see if I can get it pulled. Still ain't pulled back to my entry. It was still trying to shoot up, man. I don't think he's gonna grab my order. God dog it.
Economists normally assume that a tariff is passed into domestic prices.
I'm trying to see if we get this pullback real quick.
Treasury said yesterday that would.
So we do get a pullback around 40 cents to 45.
But wouldn't mean anything for inflation.
I'm trying to get these old areas where I can try to utilize. Because we always trying to do like a U-shaped pattern. And I'm trying to catch these bottoms. So almost around where my entry is at. Right around 45. Let me see if we can pull back to my entry. We should be able to pull back to it.
Into something more.
Come on, man.
So I think that.
I'm trying to get this pullback. Like every time it pulls back, it tries to push right back at 5.7 and keep messing my entry up. It keeps shooting back up. It's like it want to pull back and then it shoots back up.
Then it's not appropriate to react to it because our policy, by design, will reduce.
Come on, man. Come on.
Inactivity, and it would not.
Come on, 570. Come on, 570. I'm trying, guys.
So you look through those things if you can. So if you put that in the context of tariffs.
Come on, pullback. Come on, pullback. Because
I'm
not chasing. You already know what happened last time I did that. I'm not chasing this time. Hell to the no. No. I had to take that ass whipping. Man enough to admit it. I had to take it.
Tariffs are imposed, and
I jumped in too early.
Don't know what's happening.
God, it's still squeezing. They grabbing my buns.
For how long, at what level. We're going to have to wait to see that. But the likelihood is that some of that will find its way.
Dirty.
It'll hit the retailers, and to some extent the consumers. And we'll see what that is. And in a simple case,
you dirty.
It's a one-time thing.
Stop squeezing, man. Pull back real quick.
But I think the situation you would want to also be sure of a couple things.
Come on, buyers, man. Pull back, man. Pull back.
Of things and
I'm trying to wait for the second you shake the form, but it's still pushing.
That would matter. And what really would matter is what's happening with.
Come on, pull back. Come on, man. Give me a pullback. Before, because I was waiting on this. Because like I said, 570 was going to be key. I knew 570 was going to be key for that room to run up towards that 573 level. Come on, man. All right, we got 1 minute left. Let's see if this next candle can pull, give us somewhat of a little mini pullback or something. But I don't think it's going to pull all the way back down to my lows. The rate this going. I don't think I'm going to catch the pullback. Because the rate this is going, my contracts, my charts are just spiking. I got lows, but I don't think it's going to go back down to the lows I had.
Under President Trump in the first regime.
Man.
And, we wound up cutting 3 times because growth weakened so much.
Because they look like almost like an inverted head and shoulders damn near.
Tariffs.
It looked like almost like an inverted head and shoulders.
Pointed out, it's really the effect of all of these policies that matter for our policy. It's not simply what's happening with tariffs.
Sorry about that, guys.
It's what's happening with growth.
Damn, man.
And all the other things as a result of these broad changes in economic
I'm trying to get the pullback, but it's just steady spiking.
It
would not give in on me.
What you're gonna say, but the usual rule.
This bad boy about to try to make me snake skin ran again like last time. I already know what it's trying to do.
Gradual.
Come on, man. Give me a pullback, please. I don't want to chase. Please pull back. Please. Just please pull back. Stop making me chase.
Because the costs of being cautious are very, very low. We're
Come on, man. Come on.
It doesn't need us to do anything really, and so we can wait. And
I'm just waiting on a red candle to present itself on my chart so I can go, like I said, try to go in for these bottoms. But
costs of going slow might be high, and those would be, for example, if inflation expectations were.
This thing really trying to make me chase it.
Or if you're at the beginning
because look at that.
Pandemic,
green. No red candles yet. See what I mean?
Act very aggressively because of the costs, potential costs of not doing so. It's interesting. I'll ask a couple more.
So it may push up to 573 first and then possibly pull back. So let me see if it's gonna do that. Let me wait. It may run up to 573 then pull back, but may stay in this channel. 573 and then pull back to 570. But as long as that channel holds, I mean 570 be your bottoms. Because you fell out of 570, you didn't recover 570. So right now you're back in this channel. So I'm gonna see if we're gonna get a pullback down 570 range. See, can we hold that key level for possible move back up? If this turns into a series of action, there's a larger expected move down, we would react.
And we expect that we will. We're kind of on hold until the U.S. banking agencies are really back up and running with new leadership.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not chasing, boss. That's why I'm not chasing them tops. 573 is still going to hold up as resistance. We still need that downtrend. So that's why I'm just trying to watch to see. Because I'm not chasing this time. Oh, no. That's what happened last time I got caught.
Another little bit of inside baseball, but there's been a lot of discussion in the last few weeks about
Can we build a possible higher low from these lows here this way? Can we build a possible higher low? Now that we just found a possible bottom, can we start to build a higher low from this point? Can we create some type of higher low?
During COVID, you felt
so we got these bottoms, 66.
Indicators the economy
Yeah.
are not so helpful.
So I want to see, can we hold these low? Can we build a higher low build?
Ability to do
But I wasn't chasing that. Hell to the no. I wasn't chasing. I did that last time and I got my ass chewed up. I ain't doing that.
And are you already? Let's do that.
So right now, I'm going to wait for a pullback.
Two different things. I think it needs to be
wait for a pullback down to see can we build some type of higher low. Back down around 570 because I want to make sure those bodies hold 570 because that's going to be crucial.
Of labor statistics is
so I want to see a pullback down.
And really the gold standard for data. Being able to
which should possibly pull down to my possible entry. Because I wasn't chasing. Hell no. Hell no. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna give it a little chance. So I got 45 on mine. 45 cents on mine. It's got lows of 28, almost 30.
It's something we need to keep doing.
So let's see. It look like we already bounced on 40. So I'm gonna just go 5 cents above it. So around 45ish. I'm gonna watch these bottoms. You better pull back. You better not. You better not. You better not. Pull back. Pull back. Thank you. Because you think I'm about to chase, it ain't happening. I'm not chasing this bad boy. I'm not if this trying to get me to chase it, I'm not doing it. I'm just still waiting on my pullback.
All that data is not, isn't super relevant except in an emergency. The other thing is though, at the Fed,
so I do have my contract set for Monday. I'm gonna give it some time till Monday.
Work with these very
so Monday, I have
credit card companies and things like
the 585 strike price.
Trying to use these new.
I mean, I was gonna do 580, but I mean, I don't think I had enough to even go to that level. So that's why the only reason why I didn't go with 580, because I think 580 is a little bit more expensive. Yep, a little bit more expensive, so I couldn't do it. So 585, got as close as I could.
Everybody should be looking at, but it sounds like
still waiting on this pullback. Still waiting on this pullback.
On that, let me ask a couple longer term questions. I know you're not in the job of reflecting yet, but when we look back at the rise of inflation and then its decline,
I'm watching that 570 level. I'm still watching that. I'm still keeping my eyes peeled on 570. What time it is? Oh yeah, so we got about. Okay, remember 1 o'clock candle. The goal for right now. We got about 11 minutes. Buyers need to stay on top of 570. If they stay on top of 570, that new candle is going to have a 570 support, which we could hold and possibly move our way back up towards the upside. So right now, within this 10-minute time frame, 570 needs to hold. 570 needs to hold before I head on out. So 570 needs to hold. I'm going to stay on with you guys 10 minutes. I'm going to be out. So as long as we hold 570, we good. So we may possibly see because that means that those bears are getting pullback failures because they're not able to close the bodies below the price point of 570. That's creating another pullback failure at 570. So as long as we stay above 570, cool. We still have a fighting chance to move back up towards the upside. So we got about almost 9 minutes. Keep it on watch. I'm still watching to see how this candle gonna close out as 1 o'clock hits. As long as we hold above it, I'm cool. I'm cool on it. Did it just freeze on me?
And it amounted to very strong.
Oh God! Please tell me TOS ain't doing this shit again. Starting to freeze on me. Please tell me it's not gonna do this.
Part one was.
All right, here we go.
It was just stronger than we thought. It really was.
So I'm gonna maximize it. I want to see exactly where that candle closes. I'm gonna watch that 570 within 9 minutes. As long as we can hold on top, 570 start off with. That's all that matters. We starting off at 570. That's one of the main areas we need to hold. So from that point, we should be moving up to 573, back up towards those or close to that 580 level. So I'm watching to see how we're gonna close within 9 minutes. I want to see if we're gonna stay on top, 570. Because I'll go for a quick move.
Those two things created inflation.
So we got about 9 minutes. I'm watching this level right here, 570. I'm watching this level like a hawk. 9 minutes.
Close to mandated inflation.
See if we can stay on top of it. Stay on top of it.
Rate, not just in the United States, but everywhere. So
I mean, even if it pushed up to 573, still would be better. Shit, above 573, that'd be another pullback failure for the Bears.
One other question.
That'd be another pullback failure.
the U.S. has actually had the fastest recovery of all the major economies, and do we understand?
Sorry about that, guys.
why
My
that
bad.
is? And does that? There was a question in the last panel.
Got about 8 minutes, guys, before I roll out. 8 minutes, I'll be roll out. Any questions, comments, or concern? Feel free to reach out to me, guys.
We're learning something now about
Come
what
on.
the speed limit for the economy is, or
Still watching, still watching. 570 still holding. 8 minutes left, still holding, still holding, still holding. Still holding right now. From that price point, guys,
First is just
after we hold 570, the next level that those buyers need to take is going to be 573. We got to get back above 573. Keep that in mind. 573 is going to be your next level. From that price point, 574. Because we want to flip that candle.
this, and we have a venture capital industry. Other countries are trying to do
So right now, starting off with 570, cool. We hold it. We got to stay above it. Right now, we're still pushing. And like I said, if we close above 573, that's even better. That's even better. And that's creating a third pullback failure on that 180 chart.
Thing too is just population. We had a
So right now, we're in this channel. We back in this little channel right here.
23.
So as long as we hold this channel, good. We ain't getting no crack.
That moves-
Cool.
that moves
We still have a floor somewhere.
And what was the third thing? Oh, productivity.
7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes. Man, it's pushing back up. I was trying to get. It still ain't take my order. It still ain't pulled back to my my entry.
Never tell exactly where it's
Damn, that hurt.
This gets to your left.
It ain't pulled back to my entry.
Productivity.
You sucker.
So, people were wound up automating a lot of functions
Man.
in retail. And because people were
It's trying to make me go for some more deeper contracts. I'm like, I ain't trying to go back that far. God dang, man.
On the other hand, might give us years and years of product.
Jeez Louise.
So there are a whole bunch of other things, and so we don't really know how long this burst.
I got this one. Man, I had to move the damn contract because it keeps spiking. It's not. I don't think it's gonna pull back to the one I wanted.
Productivity this
I
high.
had to move my contract again, so I had to move it again.
I mean, our staff
So right now we tested 573.
potential
So
growth
let's see.
now, and
Even if we don't break out, as long as you still hold 570, that's all that matters. If we don't break out above 573 within 6 minutes,
has been really
it's still okay. As long as you hold 570, you still have a floor that's still being held by the bulls.
the level of
So
potential.
right now, do expect a possible little bit of rejection and some type of resistance around that price point. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Because you gotta remember, that border, that price border is what's separating you from the bears and the bulls. 573. So you're gonna have a little bit of resistance. So expect that.
What defines favorite central banker? Living?
you okay?
He said,
Constrained to specify debt.
Well, I mean, I
All right, 6 minutes, guys. Come on, man. These candles take forever in the damn day, man. So, well,
take the easy route.
it's like, come on, man. Come on.
Poker,
It's like, man, I'm trying to give this some time, but good lord.
Pretty obviously, the
I wanted a red candle for a pullback bounce, but man, I'm not. They just steady all of them spiking every contract.
inflation is really high.
Like I'm not getting one red candle on this damn thing. All right, this might be one. Let's see. Can I get a little pullback on this one?
He set the gold standard for
Underneath?
That is the thing. Most of the time.
Let me see. Can we get a little pullback on this real quick? Catch a little pullback bounce.
Demand management through a regular.
Cause I want to see. Can I get a pullback bounce real quick?
Inflation, and you have to do this.
Where are these lows
This is
at,
why
though?
We're independent. It's not for the good times. It's for the times.
25-ish?
Something which may be unpopular. That
It's
is
still
also-
pushing. Still pushing.
And I think Paul Volcker kind of established that.
Oh lord, let's see, guys.
Quite so clearly established at the time. So I'm going to go.
Right now, we could be slowly reversing. Could be slowly reversing. Cause we already in the bodies already in close up above 570. That's locked in. Next level, 573. Lock that in. So we could be possibly seeing a reversal. Possibly. As long as we stay above 570, 573. That's the main price points, guys. Main price points. We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'm just trying to see where these bottoms is at. I see the VWAP. VWAP is at 21. I see 25. Because I do, like I said, I'm not buying at these tops. So, I mean, that can act as resistance. But, I mean, bears could be sitting right here. So you may get a little bit of rejection back down underneath 573. All right, anyway. All right, guys. So, all right, that's over. All right, cool. That's over. So right now, 573, guys. I'm watching this because I want to set myself up, but I want a little pullback because I don't want to buy right at a brick wall. Because I already know 573 is going to act as resistance. I already know that for sure. We got about 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left. Yep, inverse head and shoulder. Yeah, right here, boss. Look right here. Shoulder, head. I mean, it's right here. I mean, as long as we hold above 570, that's all that matters. The next level is going to be 573. But the main thing, 570 holds, that's all that matters to me. 570, because you remember. Oh, matter of fact, let me before I head on out. Are we back above the 200-day moving average? Are we back above it? Let me double check that. If you're back above the 200 moving average, that's good. Let me go to the 6-month chart before I head on out, guys. Let me see. Let me go to the 6-month chart. Let me see before I head on out, because I don't want to leave y'all stranded. Hold up. 6 months. Where we at? All right, almost on top, but we got to cross over. What has it moved? Okay, so let's say 672. 672. Get above 672, you're right back on top of that 200-day moving average. So let's just say we're going to round it to 672. So right now you're 671.50. Got to get back above 672. Because your 200-day moving average moved up a little bit. So to clear that, we're going to have to get back above 672. 572 to get the ball rocking and rolling on as far as the 200-day moving average. So 572. I mean, right now 570 is good. But we got to get back above 572 because that's going to get us above the 200-day moving average. If not, you'll still be underneath the 200-day moving average. So let's see. 572. We got to clear 572 within 2 minutes. 572. So we got to cross 572. I'm just keeping this on watch, guys. I'm trying to see can we get it. Because right now, even if you go to the stockcharts.com, you can see exactly where the 200-day moving average is sitting at. So watch right here. See? Right now, these are different. See, these on here is at 569. So we're above it on this chart, but my TOS is showing 571. So TOS is showing a little bit different. I mean, than this one. I mean, we're still holding above the 200 on the on stockcharts.com. So this one is set at 569.51. So as long as you hold above 569.50, okay, cool. So 569.50. All right, 569.50. We'll go off of the stockcharts.com charts. So 569.50. 569.50. As long as we can hold within 1 minute, we're still holding above the 200-day moving average. So we all pulling back down. On this bad boy. I might get some lows as we all pulling back down. I ain't gonna lie. I might go for some small opportunity. Let me see if I catch it. Did I get it? I don't know if it's gonna grab it. Try to see if it's gonna grab my entry. I might have missed it. Damn it, I don't think it's gonna grab it. I might have missed it. God dang it. I might have missed it. Let me see. I'm gonna go to for 20. What about 20? Can I grab it? Can I grab my 21? Why is it not grabbing on my entries? What the? I'm gonna keep it at 20. I'm gonna see if it's gonna grab it. I put it on. It's like every time, it's like it never would take it. Because we held above the 200 so far. So we got 5 seconds. And right now we're holding above it. So cool. 200-day moving average is held. So why is it still not taking more order? We pulling back down. What the hell? Why is it not taking? This is weird. Wait, something is off. Like my order's not being taken for something is off about this. All right, what about now? Oh, now it took it. Now it took it. All right, cool. So, guys, I'm going to hold my play. I'm going to keep it on watch. I'm going to see where we go because right now we did hold above the 200-day moving average as that new 1 o'clock candle came in. And we did hold above 570. I'm going to just keep everything on watch, see where we go from here. So, I'm going to give it a little chance. So, right now, I'm up $1.50. So, right now, my loss is decreasing. So, I'm going to just give it a little chance. So, I did get in as low as possible. I got into like some low areas. I do have myself for Monday's contract. So, give myself a little breathing room just in case buyers do move in and we push. I mean, I'm going to hold those levels. I'm going to keep it on watch to see where we go from here, guys. But other than that, let me go ahead and turn the music back on, man, so I can give everybody their love and shout-outs, man. But I'm going to hold it for right now and just see where we go from here. So that's why I went in as low as possible for that major pullback, just to see where we go. So let me go ahead and play the music back up. Let me cue it back up. All right, guys, let me give some love to Brent. Shout out to you, boss. Golden, thank you so much for coming through, boss. Y'all definitely give my guy Golden a follow and some love on Twitch at Golden_XP. Gennaro, shout out to you, boss. Sand, shout out to you. Hustle and Flow. The Face Whisperer, shout out to you. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Last but not least, I'm up right now. I'm on a negative. Look, my negative been moved up already. Boom, $2.50. So I think I caught some good bottoms. Can't complain on it. So let's see. But let me give a shout out to. Let's see. Let me scroll all the way up. Let me call out everybody, man. before I head on out, you know today Friday, man. I don't do that gambling on Fridays, man. So I'm gonna hold my little position to see where we go. So let's see. If we get the good scalp, I'm out. If we get a little scalp on up, you know, towards that 573 to 577, I'll take a little scalp for the day. I don't want to hold it. You know, we do get that push. I'll get out before the market close because the weekends, and I'll wait for another setup. I'll wait for the next setup. Let me scroll all the way down and make sure I call everybody for today. Let me see. What's the 7th? Oh, here we go. Shout out to, y'all know what time it is. Tariq. That's my ace boo coon, my right hand man. Y'all already know what time it is. Queen, Jenna, Lowboy, Thunder. Who else we had in the building? Engineer. Shout out to you, beautiful queen. You, Lola Yando. Who else we had in the building? Insider. That's my other guy. Clutch. Let's go with it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We moving back on up. Ooh, I'm down now, $1.50. It's starting to balance. It's starting to balance. Caught the bottoms. Let's go. Let's go. If we get that spike, I'm out. If we get that spike, I'm going to take my profit. Boom. Move back up to the upside. Let's go. Let's go. But anyway, let me calm down. So let's go. So right now, I'm keeping it on wise, guys. So right now, my P&L days are moving. Going to the positive. So if we get that spike, let's go. All right, let's see what else we got. Deck, the myth, the man, the legend. Shout out to you. AK-47, my other right-hand man, my guy. Again, my mentors, man. Shout out to y'all. Right now, I'm -50. My P&L is moving up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Can we get that squeeze all the way? Man, let's go. Can we get that short squeeze, baby? In and up good. In and up. Good. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, I'll quit. Keep that squeeze happen, boy. Look, baby. Woo! I'm excited. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I'm sorry, I'm excited, man. Day Friday. If we get that short squeeze and we run on up, let's go. Let's go. Alright, I'm sorry. Alright, anyway. Trade profit, shout out to you. Who else we had in the building? I want to make sure I call everybody. Seismic, shout out to you. Clay. Who else we had in the building, man? I'm scrolling all the way down, man. I'm too excited right now. Queen, I think I already hit you up. Ooh, already up 9 on the day? Let's go! Squeeze! Let's go! 10, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Keep squeezing! 573, run! Run it! Get that squeeze above 573! Get that downtrend breakout! Run it! Run it! Let's go! Alright, anyway. Woo! Quiet them lows, man. Let's see. I'm gonna let it keep pushing. Let's see where I can move my stop loss a bit, though. I wanted to keep pushing. Let me see, because I know 573 gonna be a little resistance. Well, I'm getting too crumb. I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down. Because I'm gonna start to slowly move my stop loss up, but I'm gonna start at 10 on up. If it keeps pushing, I'm gonna start at 10, and I'm gonna keep going on up. Just let you know. Just let you know. We keep going, especially because right now we're in the high 30s. I'll move it up to 10 if we get that breakout. I just don't want to get taken out. So I'm going to move my stop loss out at right now at $10. Just to, to have something. But if it keeps spiking, I'm going to move it up to 20. Then 30. Then 40. Then 50. As long as it keeps pushing. So right now I'm going to move it to 10. $10. At least I have something. I just hope it don't pull back and take my stop loss out. Hope it don't pull back. Right now it's spiking. Cool. Ooh! And it's still spiking. Oh! Keep going. Let's see. Go up 20. I'll move you up. I'll move your sexy ass up. Let's go. Keep going. I'll move up to 15, then up to 20. Come on, man. Come on. Keep spiking. Don't you go back down. Go back up. Keep going. Come on. Go up to 15 so I can move up to 15. All right, 15 and jumped up. I need to see a spike because I don't want to get taken out. Keep pushing because I want to move it to 15 and to take me out. Keep going. You better not. I want to move it up to 15. I just don't want to get taken out. I want to move it. Just move it back down. Move back down. I'm still at 10. Don't you take me out. Please don't take me out. Oh, don't do it. Don't take it out. Hold it. Bounce. Go back up. Don't take it. I'm trying to hold it, guys. I got my stop loss set. I just don't want to take me out. I'm trying to see, can we bounce back up? Please. Don't take me out. Please. Don't do it. Please. Don't take my stop loss up. It's right at my stop loss. I think it's about to take me out. It's going back up. All right, they haven't taken me out yet. Whew. I mean, it was right on it. All right, keep going. Get away from my stop loss. All right. Please spike. Please spike. Please spike. Don't pull back to my stop loss. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Spike up. Spike up. Squeeze. 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 I want to move I want to move it up. I want to move it up. I don't want to get taken out. I'm trying to do this before I leave. Don't take me out. Don't take me out. Don't take me out. Don't take me out. Because I want to move my stop loss up. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Because right now we're holding above 573. Cool, 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 cool. I'm just trying to hold my stop loss up, but I don't want to get taken out. So 574, we got to break. 574. If we get that 574 break, we got a room to run up to 576. I'm just trying to see if we get the push before they take me out. Hold 573. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. What we got left? What we got left? What we got left? Damn, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Jeez. Got a long way to go. So let's see. Can we push up? Can we re-break 574 up to 576? Because I know it's giving a shout out. But right now I'm in the middle of my trade. Because right now I'm good. I didn't move my stop loss up to 10. Even if it go down, I mean, still $10. I mean, I still ended up in the green. But I'm trying to hold it because I want to move it up higher. I want to go to 15 to 20, but I think it's going to take me out. I think it'll take me out. God dang it. Come on, 573. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 573. And it's right there by my stop loss. Don't. Please, please, please. Come on, 574. Let's go. 574. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. 574. 574. Let's go. 574 up to 576. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Squeeze, baby. Squeeze. So I can move my profits up. Come on, come on, come on. I wanted to get away from my stop loss. Come on, man. 574, man. 574, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Squeeze, baby. 574, 576, I can move you up. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 574. We got to get that squeeze. 574, 574, 574. Squeeze them bad boys. Squeeze them, squeeze them, squeeze them. Let's go. Come on, baby. 574. Come on. And I'm about to soon go, guys. I just want to try to control this trade because I don't want to get out. And I don't want them to take me out. It's 574. God dog it. Come on, baby. Come on. Because I'm trying to move it up. Because I want to take some more profits before I head out. Come on, 574. Come on. Let's move it back down to my stop loss. God dang it, man. It might take me out. It might take me out. It took me out. It took me out. It took me out. God dog it. I'm gonna go for another one though. God dang it, man. I was trying to hold it. I was trying, but it cleared my loss. So I mean, that's good, man. I can't complain on that. It cleared my loss. So I'll wait for another opportunity, guys. But let me go ahead and head on out. I was trying to make a profit before I headed out. I was trying to get it to spike, man, but it couldn't hold. I was trying, man. I was trying my hardest, guys. I tried my hardest. I was trying to wing it out. But anyway, guys, man, thank y'all so much for joining me. Again, if y'all do love the content, man, please do your boy a favor. And smash the subscribe button on YouTube. Go to my YouTube channel at JTraedz TV. Hit that subscribe button, guys, because we are on that path towards 1K subs to start getting monetized for these videos, man. Thank you so much for everything that you guys have been doing. Thank you so much for the love and support. And we're going to keep it rocking and rolling. I will be working on a trades journal this week. I will be putting it out towards the Patreons from Patreon members. And we'll keep it rocking and rolling. Other than that, man, guys, congratulations to all my traders. You know, my puts, my calls. You guys knocked it out the park. Let me see if anybody asked me anything before I head on out. Sorry about that, because it keeps disappearing. It's not my fault. Ain't my fault. Oh, that's Tariq saying peace. Man, and I was trying. Man, engineer, I was trying to hold it, Queen. I held my stop loss because I was going to move it up. And I was waiting for the 574 break for the push up to 576. I was gonna hold it. I was gonna rock and roll with it, but it took me out. But it's all good. It's all good, man. But I covered my loss. You remember that loss I had on my call, and I covered that. I ended up in the green still. It was a small little trade, but I controlled it. I was good. So I'm gonna wait for another opportunity. Yeah. So right now, engineer, you're in the channel. For anybody else who's trading right now, and I'm sorry, I still got my YouTube thing. I'm sorry, I apologize. But yeah, guys. As of now, keep your eyes peeled on the price levels, because right now you're back in that channel of 573 and 570. So realize you notice where the bears and the bulls are sitting at, because you're not being able to break above 573, nor are you able to crack 570. So you're in a range right now. So if we want to see more upside, we want to see those buys break above 573. If we get back above 573, we do have possible room to run back up towards that 577.92. If we do crack 570, we do have room to pull back down towards the 576 range. But what I'm anticipating is that those 570 is going to hold. That's what I'm anticipating. 570 is going to hold. Next key level, 573 for the possible pushback up to that 570 level. So I'm going to still look at it on the positive side. So I'm going to look between those price points. If I do get in, I will let you guys know. Other than I'm just chilling right now, man. I was trying to hold it, man, and I tried, man. I tried. Y'all see me doing it. I was trying to hold it, and it got me. But it's all good, man. I covered my loss. Took a little small profit. It is what it is, because you guys have to remember I'm on a small account challenge. So I got to make everything count, you know, whether it's a small trade, whatever the case may be. But thank you guys so much for everything, man. Love you guys. I will be back in Monday morning, normal times. I'll have the pre-markets and everything rolling around 9 o'clock. I'll be going live around 9:15 Eastern, 8:15 Central. And we'll see what the market has to offer us, guys, for next week, man. But congratulations to everybody. You made a trade. Don't overtrade. Y'all already know today is Friday. Sit on your hands and just enjoy what you made Monday through the beginning of Friday. If you made good profit, don't get greedy. Don't put that money back in the bank, man. So, give a shout out to everybody before I head on out, too. To my minds, too. Shout out to all y'all. Thank you, guys. Good job well done for doing a cover job on Twitch, YouTube, Tradecast. So shout out to all my minds. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. But other than that, guys, I'm about to be signing on out. I hope everybody have a blessed weekend, man. Stay safe out there. Now, I can't wait to see you guys for Monday. You already know how we do. So, stay blessed, stay safe. Love you guys, and I'll see y'all then. Peace! You know what time it is.